My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault. My fault.
You're good.
No, I had it somewhere. I'll be down here somewhere. I don't know why the fuck I had that stuff. No one knows. I just recopy
EC1 off to a rough start.
it. That's what happens when you haven't live streamed in a while. Get
Mm.
disconnected, bro. Like Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it this way. Fuck the intro. Let's just continue it. You already know. I mean, we don't gotta play the intro, but what's up, everybody? It's your man EC1.
And it's your man, Where You Hiding?
Usually I have an intro. I guess I have to put it up again. I don't know. I thought I had it, but hey man. Any way you look at it, it's a beautiful day to talk about the Philadelphia Eagles and some new coaching staff that we acquired. Let's start off with Vic Fangio, the defense coordinator. How do you feel about him, and what's your thoughts?
I'm still not certain about Vic Fangio, considering he kind of helped, butcher the Super Bowl for us. But let's see what he has. I said the same thing about Sean Desai last year in the offseason. So let's see what he has. I hope he can bring something different. I hope he can bring some confidence that this team, especially secondary, desperately needs. So let's give him a shot.
Yeah, I mean, we had
not my favorite choice, but still.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like, I think Vic Fangio, is a guy that he wanted all along.
By the way, it's Fangio with an F.
Who cares? You already know. It's Fangio. I don't care. All right, everybody knows what I'm trying to say. All right, Vic Fangio. Is that better? No, I'm just playing. We joke around here. If you don't know, if you're new, we joke around. No, I'm not being rude to him. We joke around. Fangio, the defense coordinator, whatever his name is. The Eagles wanted him all along. Okay. And they wanted him before Jonathan Gannon. Remember when Jonathan Gannon left to be the Arizona Cardinals coach? Vic Fangio, whatever his name is. Okay. Sorry if I said butchered his name wrong. Butchered his name. They wanted him. And then he went to Miami. Okay. My problem with the Vic Fangio, whatever his name is, again, is will the Eagles do what they need to do to make him successful? Right? If you don't acquire linebackers, because I'm looking at guys like Patrick Queen and free agency. I'm looking at guys like what's a Kansas City Chiefs linebacker? That Willie Gay Jr. I'm looking at the draft. I'm seeing guys like Edgerrin Cooper, the Texas A&M star linebacker.
Yeah.
You also need corners. The fact that Darius Slay over there tweeting about, I can't wait for you might not be here next year, bro. I don't know why he would tweet anything out or IG saying you get ready. You might be out the door. Hell, you might be in the package for fucking Surtain. You know what I'm saying? Because I would package him. I'm all for packaging Slay and Bradbury to Denver for Surtain. Do I think they'll do it? No. Okay.
Here's one reason why. Because Joey Shakes, I'm not sure if it's confirmed or not, but Bradbury's not going to be on the team. He said his farewell, supposedly. I hope to get more details on it because I would love to see him out of here.
Well, he's gone. And if I'm Darius Slay, I would not be IGing, especially when it is. Now, let's talk about this. Supposedly, the NFL, once again, does what the NFL does. They hate the Eagles so much that they'll do anything to try to discredit us. They scheduled us week 1, which will count as our home game, to, was it Puerto Rico or something like that? Like what is it?
Brazil. It's Brazil.
Whatever. I don't understand why the NFL would do that.
Yep.
Because it's stupid. It's bad mark. Huh?
It's clear they hate us.
Oh, absolutely. A Friday.
A Friday.
I don't know what time it is. I'm hoping it's late night because if it's morning, who's watching it? People got work. People got jobs.
Yeah. And then people want to party at Friday night. Like nobody thinks about football games unless it's high school. Nobody really thinks about freaking football games on a Friday.
Like to me, that's some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie to you. I freaking think Roger Goodell's a sleazy scumbag.
Yeah.
Like the fact
but think about the experience. Your Eagles are the first ones to do it. Go to Brazil, whoever you're going to play next.
Bro, there's a war going on in the country. There's a war going around in the country. I don't know what country's going to war, but bro, there's the fact that we're traveling out of state, out of the United States to go to another country is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
It's stupid. And it shows the NFL clearly doesn't pay attention. Okay? They did this because they want to expand. And that's why they did it.
Terrible.
And what more to expand than the Eagles? Because number one, we're very much watched. Number two, Jalen Hurts is one of the popular quarterbacks in the NFL behind Mahomes, behind Lamar Jackson. They did this on purpose.
Yeah, they did. And, here's another way I look at it, though. The fact that we could have had 9 home games.
Not to cut you off, I don't give a shit who's listening. Fuck Roger Goodell and fuck whatever people have an opinion about. Oh, it's not bad. It's horrible. You take away from the fan base, the home game. That's the first home game. And you want to travel us to Brazil?
And we could have had more home games than road games. Last year this season we had more road games than home games. So you're pretty much taking that away from us.
Man, fuck Brazil. I don't give a shit about that. Fuck them. Fuck they people. I don't care. I'm fucking mad right now. And we even got to the season, but I'm irritated that they would do it. Now I don't know who we're playing, but I don't give a rat's ass because let the Cowboys go to Brazil since they can't win a freaking playoff game to save their life. Let the Commanders go to Brazil.
In the United States, at least.
Yeah. I don't know. Send the 49ers to Brazil since Deebo Samuel thinks we're not a rivalry.
That's what he said about us?
Yeah, he said we're not a rivalry. Okay, Deebo, you better hope Mahomes don't beat y'all because I see the Kansas City Chiefs win another Super Bowl.
Yeah, unfortunately. I see it too.
Mm-hmm. And I don't blame him. I want the Kansas City Chiefs to win. I fucking hate the 49ers fan base. I hate the people. I hate the players. I think they're all scumbags. I don't wish injury on them, but I hate them. We're not a rivalry. Dude, we smoked y'all in the NFC Championship game, you stupid-ass clowns. What are you talking about? Deebo, you didn't do shit.
Speaking of the Cowboys, how likely is it that we get the Cowboys in Brazil?
Wouldn't that be funny?
Oh, my God.
That would be the dumbest thing because if I'm NFL.
Oh, they love the Cowboys, so yeah, why not take a road game away from them, have them play 8 games at home and 8 games on the road?
I'm going to tell you why. Because they're not going to do that because they know it's a rivalry. They're going to want to play in Philadelphia. I think it's going to be either the Green Bay Packers or someone like the Steelers or the Jags. I think don't we play the Jags too? Or
yeah,
I don't know.
Why does everybody keep calling me? Shit.
I mean, at the end of the day, bro, it's dumb marketing. Right, because if you don't know what's going on outside the world other than football, there's a war going on. Right, we're not in war, but we're looking like we're going to war, and you schedule a team, players, Americans, to another country. I don't give a shit. Brazil is part of. I don't give a shit. The point is, Roger Goodell is all he cares about is money. Doesn't care about the consequences. Doesn't care about anything, and he did on purpose too. Because he knows that Eagle fans are going to travel. See, Eagle fans should do the right thing and not travel. Because if you allow that, And they're going to travel regardless. I expect Eagle fans to pack that stadium like crazy. But if I'm Eagle fans, I'm not going to that game. I'm making a statement. You want to take away our home games? We pay tickets over here. We're not going to show up. We're not going to show up. We'll see Brazil can take over that stadium like we do in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
But they won't do that because Eagle fans, some of them are brain dead. They don't see what's going on. Roger Goodell is making money regardless.
Unfortunately.
And they did this because Vic Fangio is the DC. Kellen Moore, the new offense coordinator. Let's talk about Kellen Moore, man.
I'm starting to get warmed up to him.
Yeah, Kellen Moore is not a bad offense coordinator. He's
really
not. You got Cowboy fans complaining about Kellen Moore. Listen, bro, Dak Prescott is still throwing picks regardless without Kellen Moore. Okay. First it was Kellen Moore, now it's Mike McCarthy. Okay. All right. He needs more weapons. Like, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Kellen Moore's our offensive coordinator. Did I want him at first? No. I wanted Eric Bieniemy, right? Cliff Kingsbury would have been my second choice, but Kellen Moore's not a bad offensive coordinator at all. When you have a hurt offense like the Chargers had, where they had players going down, right? Justin Herbert wasn't healthy. And I'm going to be real, I'm not a fan of Justin Herbert's game.
No,
I don't think he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL like a lot of people think. I think he's a guy that when the pressure's on him, he folds. He folds. He doesn't have it. And I don't think Jim Harbaugh is going to actually keep him long term. I think what's going to happen, I think people don't understand. Jim Harbaugh is looking at McCarthy. Isn't McCarthy coming in and drafting the next 2 years?
Yes.
So Justin Herbert better hope his job is safe. Because if you don't know what Jim Harbaugh is doing, the reason why he took that Chargers job was because if Justin Herbert don't work out and they're that bad, guess who's going to be a Charger?
Uh-huh.
Y'all don't understand that. That's why the Eagles didn't hire him. That's why he didn't go to Philadelphia, because Jalen Hurts didn't go nowhere. Okay? But Justin Herbert, dude, I'm telling you right now.
Jim Harbaugh is not a guy you want to – Jim Harbaugh is not a guy you want to mess with either, because he's known to light a fire up people's asses. So you better be on your A1 game, man.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think Justin Herbert's anything special. I don't. Look, he's pretty good. No, he's not. I've seen games where he choked the biggest games of his career. Him and Trevor Lawrence, man. Those two are, to me, are most – they made Doug Peterson look bad. I mean, Doug Peterson is literally helping Trevor Lawrence as possible. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is all that. I don't think Justin Herbert's that guy. But back to Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore has a better quarterback. And I think Jalen Hurts, like I said, you give him an offense, is a top 5 quarterback.
And he has a better offensive line, too.
Absolutely. Right? Jason Kelce might come back. I would love that. Right? Either way, I'm good with Kelce not being here or being here. But would it be better to have Kelce back? Absolutely. Right? One of the GOATs.
We're going to have to play without him someday.
Yeah, and that's my worry is the Eagles front office. I think that they're worried about him leaving, right? And if there's a perfect opportunity to get a center in this draft, you draft him, right? Now, the Eagles been scouting players. They've been looking at offensive linemen. That offensive lineman, you know, they could definitely draft Lane Johnson's replacement this year or even the next 2 years. But, you know, you definitely got to think that Jurgensen got to be in the wing if Kelce retires. He's going to take that replacement. But he did really good with the position he was this year, and I think. But the problem is that he got to stay healthy, right?
Yes.
But, you know, it was first Landon Dixon, and then we moved him to what, guard?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was supposed to be Jurgensen. And Cam Jurgensen, obviously, you moved him to what? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, I think that you got to draft another offensive lineman in this draft. But, you know, the Eagles, obviously, you know, what I'm seeing is experience, right? I think they just hired someone. Who did they just hire? Didn't they hire a Denver Broncos assistant?
I didn't hear about that.
Let me look that up, because I just saw an article where they just hired another Bronco. See, they're getting experience, and I like that, right? And I like the fact that Nick Sirianni doesn't have any control. That's good, right? Because Nick Sirianni, I believe, wouldn't hire Kellen Moore, right?
Yeah.
This ain't Knicks guys. Okay. Rumors coming out that Sean Asai, players weren't buying into his system, right? Guys were complaining. Actually, there was one report that saying a defensive player refused to talk to him for the whole year. And you got to think that Hassan Reddick. There had to be a Hassan Reddick right there, because Hassan was screaming and he was yelling at Sean Asai. You know what I'm saying? So, you got those coaches out of here. Like I said, I've been so long. I would not keep Aaron Moorhead. I'm glad he's gone. The quarterback coach is gone.
Yes.
What do you think about Doug Newsome, the quarterback coach for the Chargers?
I don't really have much to say about him. The Chargers? I don't know. I don't know how to think about that one.
Okay. I mean, dude, I'm all for bringing guys our experience, right? Because at the end of the day, you need that. You need that. And I believe, in my opinion, having experienced coaches wins you a championship, right? But also, it depends what team you have around, right? We have a lot of work to do in this upcoming free agency draft.
So are you on the same mindset as I am as far as thinking that this past season, current season, was basically a year off?
What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean by
Like,
that?
as far as this year, going 11-6, having a collapse that we had, that was just a year off, really?
I think that the coaches that we had, and I said it from the beginning in week one, you saw week one all the way to this year that these coaches didn't know what they were doing, right? And I feel like that Nick Sirianni, when he doesn't have control and he's just focused on being whatever he is, I mean, I don't know what to call him. I still don't understand why we have him back, honestly. Like that press conference that he had with Howard Roseman, did that make you comfortable? Did you watch it saying you were getting any answers out of that?
I did watch it. It's, all vanilla as usual.
Yeah. He looked like he didn't know what the hell was going on. And that's a problem, because you would think your head coach would know, hey, I got to fix this. Like this was Nick's offense. And then Nick's saying, well, we're going to put some of my. No, you don't need to put any ideas. Just sit there and be quiet.
Shout out to Dante Spate, by the way.
Appreciate. What do you say? You got is it your chat that's in here?
No, it's your chat.
Okay.
I can't control anything.
Facts, but it's up to y'all head coach. Who's y'all? I mean, are you a Cowboy fan? I mean,
no. He's a Falcons fan.
What is he? I never heard of him. He's a Falcon fan?
Yeah.
All right, man. Yeah, I mean, dude, yeah, it is up to our head coach at the end of the day. It is. And I appreciate for the comment. But like I said, our head coach has no say. This is Howard Roseman, Jeffrey Lurie controlling everything. They're hiring these guys. Nick Sirianni has nothing to do with this offense. And I don't want to see him in this offense, period. I really think he shouldn't even be here, honestly. Like, what is he? Is he a head coach or is he a leader? What is he? Is he a cheerleader? Is he a mascot? What is he? What is his title? He can't call plays.
Maybe he has to veto them and approve them or something.
Like, what does he do? What does Nick Sirianni do? I'll tell you one thing. Kellen Moore, don't be surprised if they fire Nick and make Kellen Moore the head coach here. Young offensive mind. You got Ben Johnson staying in with the Lions. Just saying.
Yeah.
I think if Nick goes, let's say he loses the first whole opener and he loses the second, I think he's fired. I don't think he's going to last next year if he comes out 0-2 or they go 1-1. I think that he has to. I think he has to get them at least the NFC Championship game next year.
Okay.
Or Super Bowl.
If Nick Sirianni gets fired, I would be fishing for Dan Campbell.
Fishing for who?
Dan Campbell.
For head coach?
Yes.
Absolutely not. No. Now, did you see him in the playoffs?
He's aggressive.
Yeah,
we don't
he
have
was
no
an
aggressiveness
awesome
on his
team.
team.
Listen, he
I
lost
know.
that game.
I
No.
know he was a bit
No, he
over aggressive and he
bonehead.
went for it when he shouldn't have, but he's aggressive as shit. That's
I'd
a
rather
Philly
get his
mentality that we don't
coordinator.
have anymore.
Listen, man, Dan Campbell, I don't think is calling the plays though. I think it's Ben Johnson who's doing it. That's why Ben Johnson stayed, because he convinced Ben Johnson, in my opinion, convinced Ben Johnson to stay in Detroit.
Well, he needs to go too.
Who?
Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson's a great offense coordinator, man. Wouldn't it be good to have him as a head coach? Like, and that's the thing, man. Like, if Kellen Moore, and people talk about it's the next 2 years, I think it's this year. I do. I think Kellen Moore will get a head coaching job if he goes out and it makes this offense turn into what I think they can be. I think either he's going to get another coach job either from us, or we're going to be searching for another offense coordinator again. And that's something I don't want, right? And that's the risk of having a good offense coordinator, right? When you go to the Super Bowl, teams are going to pick your coaching. They're going to handpick your coaching staff,
and that's what they did last year to us.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, the 49ers, unfortunately, they're going to learn the hard way too, because they're going to get their coach staff picked too.
I was watching somebody's video earlier. This is pretty much the last chance for the 49ers to get a ring. Their door is about to close.
Oh, they ain't winning with Brock Purdy. I'm going to tell you right now. And I told people with the Cowboys, with the Packers. Now, I was a little off with the Packers beating the 49ers. They had that lead. They're not that great team like they think they are.
They're not.
That's the thing, man. Because I watched the Lions. They had that team rattled. I don't know why Dan Quinn wouldn't just kick a fucking field goal. And
two of them, to be exact.
Kick a field goal.
Two of them.
To go for it. It's selfish. It's selfish.
They left 6 points off the boards because they were selfish.
Like, you kick the field goal. If you're in a winning situation and you have the lead, you just take the points. Now, if you need a big drive and you're down, okay, I get going for it, right? But when you are up by 20, you're up 24. Weren't you up by 24?
It was what, 24-7?
Yeah. Kick the field goal. There's no need to go for it. That is playing to lose, in my opinion.
Any type of points when you have a big lead like that puts the other team. Yeah. It puts more pressure on the team.
Because if you don't get it, because I don't think Brock Purdy was all that. I mean, they talk about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy had literally nothing to do with why they won. Brock Purdy was the last reason why they won. They won because they had a great linebacker core. Their defense is good.
They caused some fumbles.
With Christian McCaffrey. And you can't stop him, not to cut you off. It's over. You have to stop it. Go ahead. My fault.
Oh yeah. I was saying, they caused some fumbles. I mean, they used Christian McCaffrey a lot. Debo even got involved a bit. Ayuk. It's really not so much of Purdy. It's the people around him, as I've been saying this whole entire season. Purdy's not the reason why they're good.
Not to cut you off, he's the most fucking overrated quarterback I've ever seen being hyped. This dude,
he should win MVP.
Scrub. He's a scrub.
He ain't no MVP.
He's a fucking bum. The dude is nothing, and the Chiefs are gonna show him why he's a bum. Mr. Brock Purdy gonna learn the hard way. I'm telling you right now. If I'm Spags, I'm blitzing dog shit at him. Upcoming Super Bowl. I'm sending heat at him. I'm confusing him. I'm sending blitzes. I'm trying to knock his head off.
And the defense for the Chiefs compared to last year, man, that's a big improvement.
It is. And the 49ers, I think, are getting cocky. And I love it. They every time they get cocky, what happens? What happens? They get embarrassed. Debo already talked about, why are you worried about us is one thing. Why would a reporter ask about us?
You need to worry about Mahomes not kicking your asses. And
I
saying
hope he's focused on us too.
yeah, exactly. Because no, deep down,
We took their heart last year.
yeah. And next year when we play y'all again with a
We
real
won't.
offensive coordinator, we're gonna find out we're really a rivalry.
We
I would
don't
love
play
to,
the
I wish
Niners.
the Niners
We
won a
don't play
Super
the Niners next
know
year
that.
unless we
I know that.
meet
I
in the
want them in the
playoffs.
playoffs, though. I don't give a shit about the regular schedule. I want them in the playoffs.
Me too,
I'm
man.
glad they're not on the schedule
We need to beat their ass again
for sure. For sure.
when it matters, not just the regular season.
See, like they talk about the regular season game. Like, bro, do you understand that? First of all, like, you know, there's a difference between a regular season game and a playoff experience. Like, I want to see Debo talk that shit when he actually does something. Right? When you actually do something. When's the last time you had a touchdown in the playoffs? When? Talk to me when you actually do something. Running back? That's what you are. You're a running back. You're not even an elite receiver. You're not even the best on your team. I think Ayuk is better, honestly. A number one, more of a contributor than you are. You a fucking a gadget running back. You're not even a receiver. You're a running back.
I agree.
Dude, just be talking, bro. Like, you didn't do shit against the Lions, bro. They had you all rattled up. Matter of fact, I think you won a silence because you got hurt a little bit. So it's like, dude, shut up. Shut the fuck up, bro. You annoying ass gnat. Every day you have the Eagles, you know what, in your mouth, bro. It's pissing me off, bro. I hate motherfuckers who came in, they talk shit when they don't do shit. Like, you didn't do nothing. It's going to be a second time for college. Yeah, he going to lose another Super Bowl. I'm not in order. I got the Chiefs winning again. And I don't think it's going to be close. I think
I wish it was the Ravens instead that had a chance to beat
Lamar
them.
ain't winning. I told you Lamar ain't winning. Lamar is still showed me that he's a choke artist. And I'm going to tell you right now, I don't want to hear shit about Lamar Jackson. Oh, it's not, man. He choked that game away. He didn't do himself favors by throwing in triple coverage.
And it doesn't help when Zay Flowers, fumbles at the goal line either after getting cocky on a catch that cost their team 15 yards. He's the real blame for the game.
No, Lamar is the blame of the game. That dude cannot read the defense. He can't read the defense. And it showed. Right? All you had to do was to not turn over that ball. He showed once again. Number one, I don't know what's wrong with his deep ball, but it's horrible. It's horrible. That guy needs to work on his deep ball. They love to talk about my quarterback. He's a running back. What is Lamar Jackson? He's a running back. That's the only thing he can do. My quarterback can throw the ball. My quarterback has an arm. He might not have the best arm, but he can throw the ball. I've seen Lamar Jackson throw some good balls, but then there's some balls like, where are you throwing the ball at, bro? The receiver's all the way over there, and you're throwing the ball over here.
Mm-hmm.
But then they call you a hater. No, that's not hating. That's being real. He's still struggling to throw the ball. With all these weapons. Odell Beckham Jr.'s father even exposed him, saying that he's not a guy. Odell wasted his season there. Well, I mean, I don't know why his father talking for him, because Odell didn't feel that way. Odell had a chance to go somewhere else. He chose Baltimore. He chose to chase for a ring and got burnt for it. That's what happens when you chase for rings.
Yep.
Instead of going with your gut. You chase for rings, and then you want to complain about the results. Like, I honestly think that both CeeDee Lamb's mom and what's the name? The father, it should not be talking for the players. If CeeDee Lamb has a problem with Dak Prescott, then he should go to Dak Prescott and say something. If Odell Beckham Jr. has a problem with Lamar, then say something to him. Don't let your parents talk for you.
Now, I do agree with the parents, though.
Yeah, but at the same time, does your son feel that way?
Yeah,
Does your son feel that way?
I'm sure he does, but he probably doesn't want to throw his teammates under the bus.
But you're doing that no matter what, because when you allow your parents to say that, what does that show you? That shows you that you're weak minded, that you can't stand up for yourself, that you need your mommy, your daddy to help you. That to me is a guy I don't want in the locker room. They talk about AJ Brown being in there. I never seen AJ Brown's mom come out and disrespect Jalen Hurts or AJ Brown ever saying, I don't want to play for my quarterback.
And let's go back to the offseason. Somebody calling Dak Bortles a bitch ass.
Well, I mean, he is one. I mean, the dude threw a pick six in the wild card. And the Cowboy fans about to learn the hard way because they might not be the same next year. I don't even think who's their defense coordinator? Is it Ron Rivera?
I have no idea. They still haven't found a DC yet.
Like they, bro, dude, I think the Commanders are horrible. I don't think they hired the right coach. Matter of fact, they can't even get a fucking coach in there.
That was hilarious, though. They got rid of Bieniemy just to get some bozo to replace him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Bieniemy wasn't the problem. It's your freaking owner, man. Your owner is another freaking
Dan Schneider.
Yeah, exactly. Ask the Sixers fans how they really feel about him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they talk. You got Commander fans. I mean, they hype as hell. I don't know why. Look at Dan Quinn's resume. Look at his resume. He had some good years in Atlanta, but he also is a choke artist. He also is a guy that's not a good coach. There's a reason why he's a defensive coordinator. If I'm Dan Quinn, I would have never left Dallas.
Yeah.
I'm in a perfect position. Why leave to take a job?
Because I'll give you the simple answer. Because he's tired of the stagnant second round, first round losses.
But you're in a situation, and I'm not trying to back up the Cowboys. I hate them. I'm glad they lost them. But at the same time, if I'm Dan Quinn, why would I leave a situation? I got the best player on my team. I'm going to have even better players on my team in the draft. Like, dude,
I can answer that one for you as well. Because even though he's going to a worse situation such as Washington, he's essentially giving himself a chance. If he should ever get fired by Washington, he'll give himself another chance somewhere else as a head coach because he'll then have the head coaching experience.
But you could have gone some out, like you could just wait it, bro. Because if you just waited, you would have a better opportunity. Like Washington is a dumpster fire. There's a reason why Ben Johnson literally turned them down. Turned them down. To me, Dan Quinn would have just, if he just stayed in Dallas. First of all, if I was Jerry Jones, which I'm not, thankfully, because his mind's fucked up, I would have convinced Dan Quinn to stay. I would have paid him what he needed to stay in Dallas. Would have never let him.
Who knows? Maybe there was something behind doors, like him and Dan Quinn aren't alike at all.
Honestly, I don't give a fuck. Okay. I'm glad he's going. I hope they take Al Harris. I hope they take fucking Michael Parsons with him when he becomes a free agent. I hope they pay Dak Prescott more. I hope CeeDee Lamb walks. I hope the whole Cowboys franchise goes into shambles. I want the Dallas Cowboys to be so bad they end up having the number one pick in the 2025 NFL draft and be in the basement. That's how bad I want it to be.
I want them to be so bad that their great granddaughters are, left without rings.
Yeah, I mean, but let's get back to the Eagles talk. I mean, listen, bro, we haven't done a show in a while, so we're talking in general because we have a lot to talk about, right? So, I'm sorry it's not in order. Usually it is. But there's a lot going on. Let me also.
Did you see that Pro Bowl?
No, I think it's trash. But yeah, I saw the interviews.
Or that little skills challenge that Jalen Hurts was in?
Yeah,
and all the Giants fans and whoever Cowboys fans want to come out and say that Jalen Hurts was trash.
Bro, that fucking Pro Bowl shit means nothing. Do you understand that freaking they had quarterbacks that are bad in real games that actually did good. Like technically, Tua Tagovailoa had a better throw than Jalen Hurts. Now we know Tua sucks at throwing the ball in real games,
Mm-hmm.
but Jalen Hurts don't, right? I mean, come on, bro. Are we basing off that? Really? I mean, I don't take that seriously. First of all, I don't think Jalen Hurts really took it. If you looked at Jalen Hurts' face, he didn't want to be there. He didn't
He
want to
looked
be there.
tired too.
He looked like he was pissed off. And I'm glad that he got to experience that because now he's going to be extra motivated because he's going to be pissed off because he knows that was a failed opportunity not to get back to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And these players will learn that when you don't go to the Super Bowl, this is where you go. Your season's over with.
I don't remember the last time somebody has went to a Super Bowl and went to the Pro Bowl too.
I mean, dude, I honestly don't understand why they had Pro Bowl. They had a flag football game. It's the dumbest shit ever. I mean, it's
But
pointless.
the dodgeball thing, I'll give the dodgeball thing. Yes, I love dodgeball.
I mean,
But the other stuff, nah.
how about we go back to the old Pro Bowl games where you actually had a fucking football game and stop being
Yeah.
fucking childish and corny just because we
Yeah.
want to be on fucking Nickelodeon. Like, seriously. Stop trying to entertain 13-year-old kids who do not know. Like we're entertaining kids, bro. They don't give a shit about the NFL, bro. They not caring about that shit.
Yeah, they do.
They're trying to push the
Remember when we were
NFL,
that?
bro. They try.
You remember when we were that young and we wanted to learn the game of football? Kids are important to the game too.
You think they're gonna watch the Super Bowl? Honestly,
Yes.
I think they'd rather watch SpongeBob. Honestly, come on,
Come
man.
on now. You know that's not true.
I do know it's true. I do know it's true.
Kids watch the game. They want to learn the game.
Yeah, depends what kid. But
And then
can't just
you don't
learn
even have the
game.
kickers. You don't even have the kickers in the Pro Bowl game either. Like Elliott was literally the best player on our team this season.
Like, what is a Pro Bowl, man? What is it based off? Popular votes, fans. It means nothing. It means nothing. I really don't understand why they even do this stuff. Right? You want to interview guys? Okay, that's fine. But you're playing dodgeball? Is this football or is this fucking Wii Sports? Let me know. Are we playing Wii Sports?
Wii Sports.
Like if I want to play Wii Sports with different games, I'll play my. I would go and get the old. What is it?
Nintendo Wii.
Yeah, exactly. And I'll play Wii Sports. I'm not trying to watch no Wii Sports. What, are we having water wrestling too? Water wrestling or what?
Water
games?
wrestling.
I mean,
That'd be great.
I don't know. They come up with some fucking goofy shit usually.
Have the offensive linemen, in the
Yeah.
in the
Tug of
fucking water
war.
and shit.
Yeah, I mean, we saw that. Too. Tug of
I
war.
honestly would love
Come
to
on.
see that. That would be creative, more creative than
shit
that.
is stupid.
It would be more creative than the freaking Pro Bowl game itself. But the activities around it before the game, that's incredible. I like it.
I got something for the NFL. I'm so worried about the Pro Bowl. How about you get your referees in order next year so they actually could call a fucking good game without freaking screwing it up? How about that?
Bingo.
How about that? How about you worry about MetLife Stadium not hurting the other people with injuries?
Yeah, like
Instead of
AJ
going to worry
Brown.
about
I saw that injury in person.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You worry about a fucking Pro Bowl. You have a lot more shit to worry about. Like what kind of rules do we have? What is a sack at this point? I mean, to me, I thought a sack was grabbing the quarterback and throwing him on the ground, but now that's roughing the passer. So, I mean, what is it now? That's what you need to worry about. Instead of worrying about going to Puerto Rico or freaking whatever, Brazil and shit like that. Who cares about that shit? Worry about even being right now. A USA sport is so bad. It's not fun to watch usually.
Mm-hmm.
And when it is fun to watch, Here comes Roger Goodell with these referees, these horrible referees,
Yes.
god awful referees.
Let's flex all the Eagles games.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is another thing I meant to talk to you about. I did mention this earlier in Dashy's stream. I am so sick of the NFL schedule makers giving us all these primetime games. 4:30, 8:30, Monday night, Thursday night. Man, I'm so sick of it, man. Give us some 1:00 games. We only had 4 of them this season.
Bro, why are we scheduling week 1? And this would piss me off. This really irritating. I don't give a fuck who like.
And that's going to be a Friday night game, I guarantee you.
Y'all can kiss my ass. I don't give. You know me. I don't give a shit what people think. The fact that we have a open home opener in fucking Brazil. What kind of goofy, lame, stupid ass shit is that? Like Roger Goodell needs to be drug tested for real.
Brazil's
who
current
put that
time,
in his brain?
Brazil's current time right now is 9:40 p.m.
Like, bro, no one is like, and knowing that, is it going to be? I wonder where's it going to be. It's probably going to be on NFL Network, bro. Not everybody has NFL Network, dude. So now people got to worry about buying the NFL Network just to watch the games.
Yeah, that NFL Prime stuff, Amazon Prime stuff, that got to go.
I mean, dude, like worry about getting the referees in order, bro. Instead, what about trying to expand shit? They already got fucking soccer. They don't need football over there, bro.
What's next? Tuesday night football? Wednesday night
Way
football?
it's heading. Like, dude, you got a lot of things to worry about. We trying to expand the NFL, bro. You can't expand in the United States from everybody watching this bullcrap that you put on the field.
And, we mentioned the kids earlier. In order for the kids to be able to understand it better, wouldn't it be great if the kids can see all the games instead of some of them?
Wouldn't it be great if we actually know what football is anymore? Because fucking, you can't even tackle without getting the flag. You can't even get a sack without getting the rough and the passer. Some of these referees are I swear they're fucking fan asses. Like, I feel like some of them are actually fucking Cowboy fans for real, or some of them are freaking Kansas City Chief fans. Like, I feel like they are. Some of them are based off what they like, and like, I feel like some of these refs actually. I'm not gonna say rigged, but dude, like, bro, you need to worry about getting these referees in order. Instead of worrying about Brazil. That's the last thing you need to worry about, or whatever the fuck it is. I don't give a shit where it is. It's
Hell,
not
the refs can fuck up the game in Brazil too.
Like, I don't give a shit about expanding. You can't expand the United States while people getting pissed off. That's how shitty the product is.
Yeah.
It's pathetic. It's sad. You want to make everything safe. That's great and fine. Guess what? It's not going to be safe, bro. It's football. It's a violent sport. You're going to get hurt. And if you don't, and then listen, if you are in the NFL, you put your body on the line for the fans. If you worried about CTE or you worried about getting hurt, don't play. I'm tired of this. Because now you ruin the football game, right? I don't mind being safe, but now you take an extreme. Now we can't have now you can't tackle guys in the back now because they want to ban that. And then you got some fan base who are too pussyfied, Tinkerbells, who cry, well, it should be banned. No, you should grow the fuck up and actually understand that football is a fucking sport. And stop being a simp. And stop crying about every little thing because, oh, well, it's sad when my players get hurt. Yeah, it's going to happen. You can get hurt just getting hit with a baseball bat or a ball hitting you in the head. Like, we need to honestly actually sit down as an NFL. Roger Goodell needs to worry about sitting down with these referees and actually hiring them full time and actually going through the rules with every NFL team to know what is a sack anymore. Because I don't know what a sack. Do you know what a sack is now?
Not since Tom Brady.
Yeah, that bitch who fucking want to complain about world football stuff. Yeah, because you made it, you fucking bitch.
He changed the rules.
Fuck that dude. Can't stand that fucking bitch. And he's supposed to be an announcer. Wonderful. This dick riding fucking bitch.
He said, "I
You know
don't
what I'm
fuck with Prime on. I don't fuck with Prime in Thursday night football."
No,
Facts.
they're fucking horrible announcers. Al Michaels is past his prime. He needs to heighten it up. He sounds like a freaking smoker.
He sound like he falling asleep sometimes.
He sounds like he's about to. He sounds like he's about to. And I don't want to say, but he sounds like he's taking a dirt nap soon. Like
Oh
he's getting
no!
old, huh?
I said, "Oh no, not Al Michaels, bro."
I love Al Michaels, but he's getting old, bro. He's 72 years old.
Well, you're getting old too.
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm 23 years old. He's 72. Big difference. But I appreciate the compliment. But, listen, when you listen to him, he does, like, you know, when Al Michaels had the passion. Remember he had the passion for it? He looked like
Yes, he did.
He used to have the passion for the game. And when you get older, you just don't have it anymore. Same with Merrill Reese. Merrill Reese is getting older too.
Yeah. It's going to be a sad day when he's gone.
I hope that doesn't happen ever, but it's reality, right?
Yeah.
But like I said, I honestly think Joe Buck on ESPN is the worst fucking thing ever. I mean, the fact that dude just needs to put him back on Fox, please. Just keep it the way it was. Yeah, but ESPN got to go with the NFL games. Monday Night Football got to go. If you want to do Monday Night Football, okay, I get it. But every Monday night game, and then you have a Thursday night game, and then you have a Sunday. Like, you got too much on your plate, and then you're making guys travel.
Yeah.
Like guys are going to get. It's not good for business, bro. I don't understand why week one though. At any other schedule, you chose week one. Why didn't you choose? I don't know, Brazil for a team that deserves it, like I don't know, the fucking Cowboys. I don't know, the Commanders, the Giants, those bum teams. Like, I feel like we're getting punished for real. For what? I don't know. What we did? What are we getting punished for? Why do we got to suffer as fans to lose our home game, to go to another country that you don't know anything about? You don't know the type of people that there is. I'm not saying all Brazil guys are evil, but I'm saying it's not a nice city. It's not a nice city. It's dangerous out there. And you have a team that travels over there. If one of these players get hurt, Roger Goodell, I mean, someone needs to hit him. Someone needs to listen, bro.
It makes me question the security, though.
Yeah, I mean, you better have hope. That shit is fucking that country is not a good place to live in, bro. It's a war zone out there. I don't know what people been telling people about Brazil, but it's not a nice city over there. People take chains over there. People
You know what? I would probably save those comments for until you actually go to Brazil yourself.
I don't give a shit, bro. Listen, bro. I read about shit like that. I don't care. I don't want to go to Brazil. How about we keep it where it is in the United States?
If you were to go international, where would you want to go? Or would you rather stay in the United States your whole life?
I'd rather stay in the United States where I'm actually able to have a freedom of speech, where I'm actually able to be secured. I don't trust any other country with my life.
Don't go to Russia with no weed, man.
That might be the next thing. We might should expand to Russia. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we'll expand to Japan. Stupid as fuck.
Don't go to Russia with no weed. They'll put you away for 50 years.
Let's hope Roger Goodell gets caught with weed. Let's blackmail him.
Man, we should have traded fucking Roger Goodell for Brittany Griner. I don't know what we was thinking.
Now keep that bitch where she is. My fault. I'm sorry. My fault. Hey, we get off topic. We talk about politics. But the funny thing is the NFL is all about that shit, though. Like, explain to me why we're going to a new country, though. Right? Because they want to expand stuff. Because it's all about politics with them. Right? Because let's be real. Is anybody really want to go to Brazil to watch an NFL Eagles home opener?
Yes.
Who's really going there?
Yes, the people in Brazil. That's probably about it. People who want to travel for the experience of Brazil, but not for a football game.
bro. Like, I feel like we're getting punished, man. I'm really irritated.
I feel kind of robbed too, man. Like, I don't understand it. Like, the Eagles have to be that team of all the teams in the NFL. Oh man, why we got to be the most hated, man? It's not even the Cowboys that's the most hated. It's us.
It's not even hated. I don't think they hate us. I think they just want to get popularity in Brazil. And
They
we're
fucking
popular.
hate us, bro. I'm telling you, they fucking hate us.
Dude, Roger Goodell is probably the and I don't know why Roger Goodell hates us. Well, probably because he's a bitch. Never mind. Saying that fucking dude who
Like, here's another example of why they hate us so much. They had to put us on a Monday night football game for the playoffs instead of getting us over with probably Saturday afternoon, Sunday afternoon. No. Let's save the best for last. The team we most hate. Let's save them for last. They're going to get blown out by the Buccaneers.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, bro. That was embarrassing, bro.
Like, I was seriously pissed when we found out that we were playing the Bucs on that Monday night, man.
Bro, I knew we were going to lose the game. And see, everyone don't understand this. We were losing that game. We weren't beating that Buccaneers team. We have never beaten them in the playoffs. They owned us.
Wait, that's not true. We've beaten them twice.
When the last time we played the Buccaneers that we beat? When's the last time?
2002.
Okay. When's the other time?
2001.
When's another time? 2. How many times? How many times did they beat us?
4 times.
Okay. 2 out of 4. Which one's better? The Buccaneers, right? Because they won more than us, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So, yeah, they own us. Because we won out of 2 of them. They beat
out of all 6 meetings, we won 2.
Well, my point is we don't do good with the Buccaneers in playoffs, especially against Todd Bowles. That dude just owns us. I don't know what the else. He just finds a way to own us. We beat him in the regular season, and then we get owned by him. Like, I feel like that's Jalen Hurts' curse right there. He can't beat that Buccaneers team.
It's not just his curse; it's the entire team's curse.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Seahawks curse, we still haven't broken that. The Cardinals curse, we still struggle with them. We beat them, but we still struggle with them. I mean, dude, I don't know, man. But week 1, bro. I mean, I get it if it was week 5, week 6, week 1 on a Friday.
On a Friday, though, it could have been a Sunday, like everybody else. Maybe a Sunday night football,
on a
doubleheader, maybe.
On a Friday, bro.
Friday.
I think the NFL players should protest, honestly, over this shit, bro, and just not show the fuck up. I would do that. But
there's time because literally they have to come out with these schedules in 3 months.
Like, bro, like that is some bullshit. But you see, these players love they love traveling. And we better hope we actually have a good product because getting embarrassed in Brazil, man. Dude, like, we're playing on a fucking soccer field, bro.
Yeah.
A soccer field.
And let's hope the field actually feels good for these players, unlike Super Bowl 57.
Listen, man, you don't want to know my other comments. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. You think I said anything yet? I'm keeping my other comments to myself, bro.
But people try to expose you and whatnot.
Boom. I'm playing. Only problem I fuck with is when they deliver my packages. Yeah, well, Amazon fucking sucks and their announcers suck. I freaking can't stand them.
That's the only time I rock with Prime.
Dude, it's not even the Prime, it's who they have, man. That one guy from college, the announcer. Dude.
Oh, Kurt Herbstreit, he's a former Buckeye. I can't stand him.
He sucks, bro. He
stinks.
Sucks.
Oh my god!
But you know who the worst one is? It's Tony Romo, man. I hate that bitch.
No. I think
I hate Tony Romo.
I think Chris Collinsworth is the worst.
Well, he's up there, but I hate Tony Romo. That dude thinks he knows football when he's really a fucking idiot. well, Jim, I think it's a blitz. No shit, Sherlock. You fucking see a blitz and you think it's going to be a blitz.
Tony Romo's a genius. I don't know
He
what you
thinks he is.
smoking.
He's not
I
no
don't know
genius.
what you smoking, EC1.
He's not a genius. If he was a genius, he would have won a Super Bowl for the Cowboys. The man literally
As a
fell.
player, but in that booth, I actually like the guy.
What is he a genius about? I think he says the dumbest shit.
He can predict
told
plays.
him, I don't
He can
know,
predict
man.
plays off the
I think that's a touchdown. Like, dude, the ball literally is in the end zone. You say, I don't know, Jim. I think it's a touchdown. Bro, it is a touchdown. How's it
outside of the game where he called the Eagles versus Bills. I really have nothing against Tony Romo.
Man, that dude was dick riding Josh Allen like crazy, bro. Man, come on.
Yeah, it was crazy,
Come on,
man. I really wish he didn't do that.
Dude, he was acting like the Bills were going to win. Bro. I'm just listening to Tony Romo saying, well, if you kick a field goal, I will not go for it. Well, that's because you're not a fucking winner. You're a loser.
You're like, remember, Josh Allen, this is all about taking what the defense gives you. So don't be afraid to check it down.
Nuts out your mouth, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you have Jerry Jones and you know what in his mouth, bro. Come on, man. Like, I can't stand Tony Romo. Every Cowboys game, well, the Cowboys, they were so good yesterday, and they could have been Super Bowl champ. Like, dude, shut up. Shut up.
Is the Super Bowl this Sunday on CBS?
Man, I don't know if I'm gonna watch that shit. I'm gonna just fall fucking asleep and just hope the scores the Kansas City Chiefs.
Well, I can't watch, because I have work that night.
Don't worry, you won't miss nothing. You won't miss the Taylor Swift show.
And they showed her bitch ass face on the Grammys all night.
Hey, listen. I'm rooting for the Chiefs so bad to beat that team because I don't know if Brock Purdy ever have a win. I don't want to see it.
I'm just so sick of the 49ers fans.
I'm sick. Bro, I got that one dude. I deleted Messenger off my Facebook because frankly I don't use it. But I got this one. That 49er fan that keep talking to me. Bro, I don't give a shit about Brock Purdy, bro. Fuck him. Okay? I don't wish injury on him, but fuck him. He's a bum. He's a bum. He's a bum.
And we're gonna see it next season. And we're gonna see it in the Super Bowl too.
No,
But
there's this
49ers fan. Shout out to CG Ruthless. Fuck it, I'm name dropping. He keeps messaging me. Oh my god. Well, the Chiefs have this injury. The Lions have this injury. The Packers have this injury. Man, he just won't stop with how his team is going to win every game in the playoffs. He just won't stop, man.
Man, I can't wait for those memes, bro. Brock Purdy choking the Super Bowl. When they were talking about the Jalen Hurts fumbling, I can't wait for him to fumble. So I can say, hey, remember you talking shit about Jalen Hurts fumbling in the Super Bowl? Well, welcome back, bitch. Welcome back to reality. You ain't that.
It's not easy. It's not easy to go back to a Super Bowl.
Dude, I honestly think the Chiefs might blow them out. I don't think they played anybody special really in the playoffs. Dude, they talk about we didn't play nobody. Who did the 49ers really play? They played Jordan Love, a first-year quarterback in the playoffs. Really no one had
and he hung around with them.
And struggled with them. They struggled with them. Then they struggled with Jared Goff and the Lions.
Jared Goff was tapping that ass even worse. And then Dan Campbell decided to go dumb.
Dude, dude, they were so lucky to win that. I thought the Lions were going to the Super Bowl.
Me too.
They should have won that game. But it's like I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs are going to blow them out. I really do. I think the only one that will make it not a game. I mean, if they get their receivers in order, then they're going to blow that team. I don't think the 49ers are that team. I just don't. I think they got a good defense, but I don't think their offense is that. I don't trust their quarterback. I don't give a shit. It's so funny. They talk about, well, Brock Purdy is so good. Man, Brock Purdy is garbage. Like, seriously, when I watch this dude, it's like a little bitch that has everything around him. And he's a scared little bitch. The dude's a little bitch. He's a little bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, the dude gets hit, and he's going to throw a pick. You pressure that guy, it's a wrap. He can't come back. It's comebacks. Bro, a lot of times those comebacks were because of the dumbass other team over there that was doing stupid shit. It wasn't Brock Purdy winning those games. And a lot of times those comebacks were literally they were in perfect. I saw the 49ers having perfect field position near the red zone because they were getting turnovers.
That's the defense.
Exactly. Same with Lamar Jackson. The defense was giving him easy, good field position.
And I don't care what you say. The Ravens actually the defense did enough for the Ravens to win that game.
The defense was good. What are you talking about? Patrick Queen was a beast over there. Quan Smith. Man,
The only problem really,
little ass in the playoffs, bro.
Yeah. Lamar shrunk, but you definitely got to really point the finger at Zay Flowers. Fuck him for allowing the Chiefs and Taylor Swift to go to that fucking Super Bowl. I hate Zay Flowers. Really, I do. I hope he never becomes an Eagle.
I think he's a good receiver. I just think if he had a better quarterback, I should read the fucking defense. I mean, everybody told him Action Jackson. The only thing he could do is run. He struggles with reading defenses. And you saw the versus the Chiefs. Spags pretty much did what I think Vic Fangio is going to do. And that is confuse a quarterback. Confuse him.
I don't like Zay Flowers, though. He's another nut-ass nigga like freaking Juju Smith-Schuster.
No, man. No. Zay Flowers a piece, bro. Zay Flowers a monster.
Fuck him. He ruined it.
How do you ruin it, though? Who threw the pick in the end zone, though? Lamar, right?
Who fumbled the ball on the goal line?
But why did it get to that point, though? What led to that?
Because he caught the ball, yes. He also had a penalty behind that, and then he fumbled at the goal line.
Lamar Jackson went 3 and out every possession he had, mostly.
Except for the first drive.
He didn't do himself favors. He threw a lot of bad balls. He wasn't consistent. He wasn't reading the defense. He can't read the defense. I love how Dan Siegel told us Jalen Hurts can't read. Lamar can't read the defense. Jalen Hurts reads defenses. Jalen Hurts knew Todd Bowles was blitzing. He could have do. Lamar Jackson had every weapon in the book. In the book. He needs weapons. He had weapons. I'm really getting tired of the Lamar Jackson excuses. He just isn't the guy who can come through. Good regular season quarterback. But like Dak Prescott, he folds. But Dak is pretty much, not Lamar because Lamar went further. But still, he folds. Josh Allen.
But I will give him this. It's a step in the right direction as opposed to, his former self where he didn't make the AFC Championship game. I'll give him that. But you got to, start adapting to these big games like the conference games. You got to eventually get to a Super Bowl, man.
He will never see a Super Bowl. He doesn't have that caliber to do it.
I think he can get to a Super Bowl, maybe a couple, maybe 1 or 2.
The only reason he'll get to a Super Bowl is if he doesn't play quarterback for the Ravens. If they use him in my opinion. Because he can't do. He has every weapon. You telling me that Jalen Hurts can't win with that Ravens team over there? You don't think they would be in the Super Bowl without Jalen Hurts over there?
Man, I know they would. Super Bowl. But here's my point, though. The Ravens, they have a good defense. Can you imagine if the Ravens defense could have caused some turnovers in that game? They'd be in the Super Bowl right now.
Had a quarterback who knew how to run, read the defense properly.
It's not always about the quarterback, but you have to have a defense behind
it. No, it was in this game. He did not look good. He looked trash. He looked like he couldn't see or read the defense. And how old is he?
25 maybe.
No, he's older than that. He was drafted what year?
2018.
18. Okay, so he's been in the league for how many years? Eventually.
Okay, he's 27.
You're 27 years old, and you still can't get past an AFC Championship game. Come on. You got paid. You wanted to be the highest paid player. And then you come out like that. You were talking about everybody. Everybody talking about he disrespected. No, he's just what he is. If there was one thing Lamar Jackson showed was his doubters might be right. Because if you seriously thought he played good, you weren't watching the same game as I was. That man wasn't good. That
He
man
played-
didn't help his team.
He played okay.
He
That's
played
about
like
it.
garbage.
Nothing special.
Well, according to everybody, he was MVP. So where was Mr. MVP in that game? Because when you're a friend, listen, and we do the exact same thing with Jalen Hurts, right? When you play like trash, I'm going to call you out for it. I'm not going to sugarcoat for shit. When you play like ass, I'll call you out for it, right? When you are the quarterback who got paid, your job is to put the team on your back. And he hasn't done that. They talk about him playoff games. The defense been winning them games for him. If you notice the Texans game, first of all, you're playing a CJ Stroud, right? You won that game. Okay, cool. Congratulations, right? Those games right there, the AFC Championship game, was a perfect opportunity to go to the Super Bowl because Lamar Jackson, his contract hasn't kicked in, but once they kick in, they're losing players. Queen is gone this year. He ain't coming back. That's going to be a blow in their defense. You're going to have to pay Zay Flowers down the road, right? You're going to lose players because he got the bag. Like Jalen Hurts, one thing about him I liked about it was he took a contract, but it's not backload money. It's the front money. He's getting paid mostly in front. Lamar Jackson didn't do that. They're going to be in cap hell with him as quarterback for a long time. They're not going to be able to have an offense like they had this year. The Ravens had a chance to win the Super Bowl. It was this year.
Yes.
Because they might not get back there.
They might not get OBJ back.
No, he's gone. He's out of here.
He was only there for that season. That's it.
He's out of here. He's out of here. Okay. But you have everything in front of you. And all you had to do was read the defense. Understand you can't turn over that ball. The Chiefs had nobody. Like I'm telling you, I've never seen. And by the way, I mean Mahomes just I don't know what is up with him, but he just fucking finds ways to win, bro.
The Chiefs gave them so many opportunities.
Like,
why couldn't they do anything with it? They had 2 red zone turnovers.
Who? The Ravens, right?
Yes.
And which one of them was what? A pick. You're throwing in triple coverage.
Yes, I'm not saying don't blame Lamar at all, but I think Zay Flowers was the biggest blame here.
But Zay Flowers shouldn't be the reason why they lost, though. And he will be, but he was part of it. Trust me, you can't fumble the ball. But Lamar Jackson, I need you to come through, right? We talk about elite quarterbacks. What do we say about elite quarterbacks, right? You have to be able to put your team. Jalen Hurts showed you he can go to the Super Bowl. Jalen Hurts showed you he can go toe-to-toe with one of the best, right? Yes. Lamar hasn't showed that. Josh Allen, as great as he is, doesn't show that.
He played all right versus the Chiefs. He did enough to win.
Did he do enough to win, though?
Yes. He didn't win the game, but he did
Lamar
enough.
Jackson versus the Chiefs? You think he played good enough to win?
No. That's totally different. That's totally different, though.
That's what I'm asking. Did Lamar Jackson show you that he was able to take a team, put his team on his back to win him a Super Bowl?
No.
Did he show you that?
No. The only time he ever showed me that in the game was the first drive of the game where he literally used his legs.
Yeah, because that's the only thing he can do. Like, everybody was blaming Greg Roman. Greg Roman was really the reason why Lamar was succeeding, honestly. Because he needs that. Listen, the RPO is meant for Lamar Jackson. Lamar can't read the defense. I'm sorry to break it down for y'all. Lamar can't read it. And his deep ball, I don't know what the hell is wrong with it, but it's garbage. He throws the weirdest deep ball I've ever seen. He's throwing the ball, and the ball looks like a frisbee he's throwing. Like it's just weird the way he throws it. You know what I'm saying?
It looks more like a spiral.
Yeah, I mean,
instead of a lob, kind of like Peyton Manning's throw.
And listen, I'm not going to totally blame Lamar, but Lamar was the problem. Now, is he the reason why they really lost? No. But was he part of the reason why? Yeah. The real reason why they lost because I don't know why the hell you want to run the ball. You didn't run the ball at all. Last time you played the Chiefs, you ran the ball down their throat. Why are you not running the ball? Run the ball, especially when you got the number one offense of running. You have the number one rushing offense.
Crazy.
That goes back to coaching, right? And when you are too predictable and you don't know how to and Harbaugh, listen, Super Bowl champion, the guy gets in his way sometimes. He does. But is it because he doesn't trust his quarterback?
No.
Or is it because he wanted to be pass happy? I don't know why you would be pass happy.
It's kind of amazing how the playoffs kind of changes the mindset because you could really argue in both championship games, coaching was the problem.
Yeah, I mean, it showed me the coaching was the problem, right? You need to have good coaches, right? And that's just the truth, right? If you don't have good coaching, I don't give a shit. And that goes back to what I've been telling a lot of Eagle fans when they were swerving, guys that were pretty much telling me I was wrong for it. Well, okay, I'm wrong, but am I wrong now? Because honestly, the Philadelphia Eagles had all these players in the world, right? Because if you want to be real, the players that we had this year, despite maybe the secondary.
You can argue that this roster was better than the last one.
Absolutely.
And they didn't do anything with him.
I mean, it goes back to coaching, right? But you also got to have the right quarterback. And I truly believe, whether people like it or not, Lamar can't read the defense. He couldn't. And the Chiefs, Spags sat there and he blitzed him. And that's why he got so frustrated too. You saw the frustration on his face.
Yes.
Because they said, okay, you want to run? We're going to take that away from you. We're going to dare you to throw the ball with your arm.
I'll be right back. I got to go to the bathroom real quick.
Go ahead. Hit that light button. But yeah, that's what they did. The Chiefs dared him to throw the ball. And that's what happened. That's why he lost. Now, if I was the offensive coordinator, I would have got him out in space. Right? Lamar Jackson, what is he dangerous at? With the ball in his hands, ain't out the pocket. He's not a pocket passer. But you kept him in the pocket. And that's not his ability. His ability is to make plays outside the pocket. RPOs. Jet sweeps. Those things I would have done. Get that defense off guard. But I feel like they were running Lamar Jackson way too much. But also, like I said before, I'm not hating on nobody. Lamar Jackson had a chance to shut me up. He showed me once again that you can't trust Lamar Jackson in big situations. You just can't. Great quarterback in the regular season. But when it comes to playoffs, AFC Championship games, Super Bowls, like not Super Bowls, but NFC Championship games, AFC Championship games, AFC Divisional games, NFC Divisional games, you need to have the right quarterback. And it's going to show you if your quarterback can do it. Jalen Hurts showed me he can win in the playoffs. Joe Burrow showed me he can win in the playoffs. Mahomes showed me he can win. The guy's a winner. Lamar can't win. Herbert can't win. Lawrence can't win. Okay. I'm sorry. The truth is, Dak can't win. He's garbage. Okay. And that's the truth. You can like it or not. I don't care. I'm tired of the people babying on Lamar Jackson. He's a grown-ass adult. And he's the richest quarterback that the Ravens paid this year. And if I'm the Ravens, I honestly will look at him and say, did we pay you to win just AFC Championship game? Because you didn't even get there and win that game for us. I hope Lamar better not hope you ask for a trade. He better not ask for no damn trade. If I'm the Ravens, I would make sure to tell him, don't ask for no trade. We gave you weapons. You failed. You failed. You showed once again when it comes to throwing the ball and reading the defense, you can't do it. People want to burn up. Oh, Mr. Action Jack. Man, who cares about him running the ball? Can you win me the game? Lamar Jackson showed me you couldn't win the game. When the ball is in your hands, other than running, can you put your team on your back? You can't. You are awful. Dan Siegel talking about, I don't even listen to that clown, but he talking about Jalen Hurts. Dude, Jalen Hurts showed he can win the Super Bowl, though. Jalen Hurts is always been a guy that can win big games. How about you talk about Lamar Jackson and Dak Prescott and these quarterbacks that you put over my quarterback, right? My quarterback's a running back, but Lamar Jackson ain't a running back. Josh Allen ain't no running back. But my running back went to a Super Bowl. What has Lamar Jackson done to be above Jalen Hurts? The man had Zay Flowers, Bateman, Odell Beckham Jr., had his number one tight end back, and he still struggled. The number one defense, that Ravens defense you will never see again. You would have to draft all these guys. Queen is leaving. He ain't coming back. That's why they drafted a linebacker from Clemson in the last year's draft, because they prepared for it. This is the one opportunity for Lamar Jackson. He showed me once again he can't win you the big games. Oh, but he went to HT. Who cares? Who cares? Your job is to go to the Super Bowl. At a certain point, we need to stop lowering expectations and start keeping them high, right? We want to do it with my quarterback. My quarterback can't have a bad year. He's garbage now, right? But you put these guys on a pedestal. Josh Allen, people want to praise him, say he's great, but he struggles winning playoff games, especially AFC Championship games. He really struggles with that. Mr. Josh Allen, Mr. Guy that's supposed to be better than my. Don't ever compare those quarterbacks to my quarterback ever again. Lamar Jackson ain't my quarterback. He'll never be Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is better than him. I'll take Jalen Hurts any day over Lamar Jackson.
Amen.
Day. Lamar is a glorified running back. Guy cannot throw the ball to save his life unless it's really a perfect heart. It has to be the worst defense.
What up, D Biggie?
Spags ain't the worst defense coordinator. There's a reason why he's a Super Bowl champion with the Giants. There's a reason why he was with Jim Johnson when he was with the Eagles in 2004 as a assistant with him before he left. He was on that coach staff. He's seen quarterbacks. You remember, he helped with Michael Vick, sending them home. Yeah. Mr. Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick. Come on, bro. Get out of here, man. This praise about Lamar Jackson making me sick. This Brock Purdy shit's making me. He about to learn what a defense is, because Brock Purdy's never seen a defense like the Chiefs. I don't think so. I don't think so. He gonna learn the hard way too, man. You know what I'm saying? But I was trying to find the so we hired this guy. What do you think about the Seattle Seahawks DC? Okay. And appreciate you for watching, man. Listen, you know, as we're going in circles, yeah, because we haven't been here for a while, man. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think about this hiring? Clint Hurt. What do you think about him?
Man, I was really excited to hear about that because, you know, I don't know much about this guy, but he looks tough. He looks like he can. Oh my God, man, boy does he eat. Boy does he eat.
Hey, listen, Jordan Davis, he on your ass, bro. He on your ass.
Look at his last name too.
I'm telling you, bro. I think they put it. I think they made sure Jordan Davis had an extra boost because he's going to get on Jordan Davis' ass, bro.
And this was last week's news.
Hey, you know, if I'm Darius Slay, I would be worried about tackling next year because, dude, I'm telling you right now, you think he's going to sit there and say, "Yeah, don't tackle, it's all right. Don't worry about it." Hey, he going to tell you, "Excuse me, man, go on that bench." Vic Fangio, I'm telling you, bro, Darius Slay ain't going to like him. You think Matt Patricia's harsh on you, bro? Listen, the Miami Dolphin players were crying that he was mean.
Here's a bold prediction. They're going to use Ringo more with him in there.
I think Slay's going, bro. I do. I think he gets traded. I think he's out of here. People don't want to hear, oh, he needs to stay. No, he needs to go. He needs to go. You need to stop trying to hold on to these old guys. Get
Ringo's
the
getting groomed.
now. Right?
Ringo is getting groomed.
Ringo is getting room. Listen, you got your corners in already, right? Now, if you want to draft a corner, that's fine. But I think Eli Ricks is going to be a starter. I do.
We need safety more than anything. We got to get rid of Avonte Maddox eventually.
I wouldn't get rid of him though, man. He's so valuable to this team.
He's valuable, but the value ain't on the field all the time.
And see, we talk about Eli Rogers. I need to see what he is first before I hype him up, man. People are overhyping him, talking about he's the next man. Can I see him playing first on this? Can I see him on the field first? Can I see what he does in the regular season before we hype him up? Like, I get what he did with Indianapolis, fine, right? But can I see that first before we even talk about him being a starter? Like, we are hyping everyone up. We were hyping Kayvon Wallace up. We were hyping, like, stop it. Let these guys play first before we hype these guys up, right? But seriously. But I agree with the safety, man. Reed Blankenship, I've been saying along, they need to get his ass out of here, bro. I don't give a shit if he's a nice person, man. He's a hard
I give him another chance.
Good. You know. He does not do good with covering. He's horrible.
He can be better with a better coaching staff. I mean, what kind of shit was Sean Desai teaching him? Oh, just to pin your ears back and be conservative.
He doesn't your defense, though, man. You have to be able to cover, and he can't do that.
He could teach him that. This is only his third season.
You can't teach speed, though. You either have it or you don't. You don't have it, you don't have it. Mm-hmm. You can't teach safety speed. And he doesn't have speed where if he has to go one-on-one with a George Kittle, he get a carved. Look what George Kittle did to him.
Now that's height. And that's weight too. He can't box out a tight end.
Okay. What did other tight ends do? Look at the Cowboys tight end, what he did to him. Like, come on, What are we talking about? Blankenship's like the most. I think he's such overrated. I really do. I think people like him because he's nice. He's a white safety. I don't give a shit if he's white, black, purple, pink, orange. If the guy can play, the guy can play. He sucks at coverage, bro. I would honestly, if you don't want to draft, let's say the Eagles don't want to draft a linebacker, convert him to a linebacker because he can hit the dog shit out of someone. He can hit someone. I would try to convert him as a linebacker.
But he is better at tackling than most of these awful corners.
Well, that's because they don't like tackling because they're worried about the future. And that's all I'm saying. Darius Slay won't be here because Darius Slay ain't going to like Vic Fangio is not coming here to be liked. Yeah. And Darius Slay does not fit Fangio's scheme. I'm sorry.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
He's basically like fucking Bradbury because they're afraid of breaking their nails trying to tackle people.
That's why Slay talk about, I can't wait, bro. You gonna be gone. Like you got Slay comment on the Eagles page, bro. You gonna be traded.
Talk about, oh my God. Well, it's probably a good thing that we're playing on the road because they boo us all the time. Well, I wonder why they're booing you all the time because you don't perform up to your capabilities.
That's another thing, man. He's pussyfied, bro. Bitch, man. That dude does not need to be on. I hate soft ass weenie coach. Oh, they boo us. Well, get the fuck out of Philadelphia then. If you don't like people booing you. Well, we saw that. I would trade him for fucking Patrick Stain so bad. I think they would. I honestly think Slay was on the trade block during the deadline. When they were calling in for corners, remember when they were trying to trade for Patrick Stain?
Yes.
I truly believe in my heart because they weren't getting rid of Bradbury. They were getting rid of Slay. And the Broncos didn't want to pick up Slay's contract. They didn't want to deal with it, right? But I think they were trying to trade Slay. I do. I think the Eagles are going to trade Slay. I think he's out of here. I don't think he's going to be back. I think that you need to understand that if you want to get back to a Super Bowl, Slay can't be part of your plans. I think it's a nice glory story of him winning the Super Bowl, but you got to have the heart. And this dude is soft. You don't want to tackle. You want to sit there and say you play good when you suck. You get burnt. And then in the playoffs, you get burnt, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Don't come back, man. I don't give a shit about his hot wife. I don't care about his banana pudding. I don't give a I don't give a rat's ass. I care about what you do on the field. And he's not the same Slay that he was in Detroit. When we first got him out of Detroit, he was more energized. He wanted to tackle. He wanted to wrap up. Now this dude, all he wants to do is be on his podcast and wants
He's
to talk
basically
about.
another. He's
Yeah.
basically a Micah Parsons at corner.
Well, here's the thing: Michael Parsons wants to win. You see it; he wants to win, right? If you put him on somewhere like the Ravens, he floors, or the Chiefs, he's a Super Bowl champion. It's just the Dallas Cowboys quarterback doesn't want to win. He says he does, but he doesn't. The Cowboys don't want to win. Michael Parsons needs to do what DeMarcus Lawrence did. Ware did, and go to somewhere like Denver and win a ring. That's what
right
he needs
off
to
in
do.
the sunset.
Huh?
And right off in the sunset.
Exactly, bro. Because he's not going to win the Super Bowl. Like CeeDee Lamb, same thing. I think they both leave, right? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Eagle Spectre. I mean, they hired him. You know, who would you want as your linebacker coach, man? We still haven't picked a linebacker coach. Would you take a Joe Barry from the Packers? Very good linebacker coach, bad defense coordinator, but good linebacker
I wouldn't
coach.
mind that at all.
Caldwell from the Jaguars. I heard about him. You know, what he
Nah,
did
I'll
with
pass on
Devin
that.
White.
I'll pass on that because they collapsed too.
Yeah, but what he did with Devin White was off the charts, right? That year, I think that was the year they went to the Super Bowl with Brady and all that stuff. He was the linebacker coach,
Mhm.
and you saw how, especially when you got Devin White in free agency. Just saying, man. You know, I honestly think in this free agency, right? You know, when you look at it, the players that we're hiring, right? We're scouting, right? We're doing scouting, right? Not scouting, more like at the Senior Bowl, right? We're looking at guys like linebackers, like Edgerrin Cooper. And I really want Edgerrin Cooper. I think he's better than Jeremiah Trotter. I think people like Jeremiah Trotter Jr. because of Jeremiah Trotter. But it's like we regarded Jeremiah Trotter, bro. Nakobe Dean is Jeremiah Trotter, right?
Mm-hmm.
He can't stay healthy. We don't need another small like dude is small, right? They talk about well he's 6, yeah, but this guy is 6'3". Who would you rather have, a 6'3" linebacker, right? I'd rather have a 6'3", 6'2" linebacker than a 6'0" or 6'0".
Or even worse, 5'10".
Yeah, I'm tired of these small linebackers, man. You know,
Yeah.
Jeremiah Trotter, what he's
They're
doing.
not necessarily small. They're just husky and short.
But Edgerrin Cooper, man, I don't know if you ever watch his highlights, bro, but he reminds me so much of Patrick Queen coming out.
Yeah.
He reminds me of that, bro. I honestly, my dream linebacker core right here, right, would be signing Patrick Queen in free agency and then drafting Edgerrin Cooper. Then you definitely don't need another linebacker because those two right there would have been definition of Raquan Smith and freaking Patrick Queen on the Eagles right away. You would have that in Baltimore, what you see in Baltimore on that Eagles team.
Yeah.
Like you got to think the Eagles, if they hire Vic Fangio, whatever his name is. Okay, I'm sorry for butchering his name for people in the chat. You got to think they would draft linebacker, right? Like you can't tell me that you were happy with Nicholas Moore's performance. You can't tell me that you were happy with these linebackers that you were getting off the streets.
Yeah.
Like you can't tell me that you're satisfied with Nicole. Like what has Nakobe Dean done? I don't even think he deserves to be a starter next year. I think he has to earn it, in my opinion.
Morrow has done a lot more, in my opinion. He just can't cover.
He's garbage for a reason, bro. That's why the Bears fucking let him go and they signed TJ Edwards, who we bothered didn't want to sign. We didn't even offer him a contract. I mean, you know, things got to change, bro. And one thing the free agency that I hope the Eagles do is bring Swift back. You ever been to what Saquon Barkley? What's the point of going to get another running back when you got a running back that you didn't even use?
Terrible.
Like to me, it's like
how undervalued he is.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like you know, Kellen Moore with DeAndre Swift, the way they use running backs out the backfield, that's something we'd never used last year with Swift, or when we, you know, the season, during the season, right, out the backfield, running him. And I feel like Swift, the way I saw him with the Pro Bowl where he was smiling with Jalen Hurts is a good sign because maybe Howard Roseman will actually change his ways and sign him. I'm hoping so, right? Because my God, right? If you really honestly think that Swift isn't good enough to be your number one running back, then tell me how. The man had 1,000 yards, had over 1,000 yards, and really should have had more. Should have had more. You know, you can't tell me like, bro. I'm telling you right now, the one guy I would trade so bad would be Kenny Gainwell. Get him off the fucking team, bro.
Yes.
I can't fucking stand him. I hate.
Please, God, and Quez Watkins too. Please.
Well, of course, he's gone. He's a free agent.
Man, you should have seen. You should have seen me at that Giants game, man. I was like, "Yo, Quez Watkins, man, you fucking suck." And Giants fans were laughing at me.
Dude, Quez Watkins. Dude, I'm glad he's a free agent, man. Get his fucking sorry John Ross 2.0 the fuck out of here. Okay, I'm done with him. I'm done with the Quez. Well, I'm going to show you something. You didn't show shit.
That's actually a good comparison, dude.
Then you're celebrating versus the Giants game, bro. You're getting blown out and you're dancing. Like, get your bitch ass on the sidelines, you bum. Fucking irritate the fuck out of me with that one, bro. And then you didn't do shit. Oh, when I get the call, I'm going to come through. Where was the call, Quez? Because you sure didn't answer.
I needed this man to get 13 yards versus the Buccaneers, and he only got 12. Bitch.
Yeah. Kenny Gainwell came and run through, bro. No, he's fucking trash, bro. I think he's the most overrated.
Fucked up my parlay too.
I've ever seen, man. That
dude fucked up my parlay too.
The dude is a definition of a Wendell Smallwood, a good system running back, but dude, he can't even hit holes, man. I watched the guy literally shot the ball, Brian Baldwin, but everybody told us he's a great blocker. Whoopie fucking do. I don't give a shit if he's a great blocker. Okay, if you want to hire a blocker, let's bring JJ. I keep on saying bring JJ Arcega-Whiteside back because he was a great blocker, but sucked at his position. Kenny Gainwell is fucking horrible. I don't understand the hype. I don't understand. You can draft another Kenny Gainwell. You can't draft another DeAndre Swift. You can't. You can draft another Wendell Smallwood. You can't draft a Saquon Barkley. They don't come out that often. Okay? They're a dime a dozen with Gainwells. They're hard to find with a Swift. They're hard to find with a Jonathan Taylor, right? You might get similarities, but you don't get that elusive. Like when you watch Swift, he's a superstar running back. And to not see that, if you're the front office, you had to see that. The runs that he was creating, right? Well, he can't block well. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? And Kenny Gainwell can't fucking hit holes. So it look like we're in a fucking shithole, aren't we? Because one can't hit holes, the other one can't block. Whoops.
And for the entertainment purposes, I looked up JJ Arcega-Whiteside. He's currently in the Canadian Football League for the Toronto Argonauts.
Yeah, let's send Kenny Gainwell there too. Maybe I should be the number one running back over there.
That'd be great.
Because I swear to God, man, dude, he's a fucking horrible. I don't give a shit if he's Fletch Cox's cousin. I don't give a shit. Listen, family members split away anytime. Okay, they split away. Split them too. They suck. Cox might not be back next year. I think he's either going to retire or he's going to sign with another team on a one-year deal.
He had a great career with the Eagles, though.
Oh, absolutely. And listen, I would bring Fletch. Listen, the three guys I would bring back a free agency: Swift, Cox, and Brandon Graham. That's it. Rest can get the fuck out. Gone. Bye. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do.
That's no for Jason Kelce.
Kelce's not a free agent though. Kelce is still in contract. It's up to him. I think that he's going to retire. That is my belief.
I think he's going to duke it out for one more season and then call it quits.
I think that he's going to. I think he's going to go over with his family, but I think it's going to come down to his wife, and the way his wife and his kids reacted. If you saw the documentary when they were worried about his health,
yeah,
I think that he's going to retire. I think that he's going to he's going to want to play, but I think his wife is going to make the decision for him. And his wife, if you know him, his wife is going to make the decision if he can play. And she's going to say, no, you had a great career. And I honestly don't think Kelsey needs to do any more, right? You won a Super Bowl. Would it be great to have two more than your brother? Yeah. But at the same time, you won a Super Bowl. You're a Super Bowl champion. They can't take that away from you. You lost a Super Bowl, right? But, you did what you had to do. Now, people say, well, he can't go out like this. But listen, not every player is going to go out like a superstar. Some guys go out in a bad way, right? You don't want to put your body in that situation, right? Where in the next 40 years, you can't think straight. Because listen, you're putting your body on the line. Your body is like a mechanic, not a mechanic, a mechanical figure, right? It's going to break down, right? Your body's not going to be able to hold as much like it used to, right? You're going to get older. Your body's not going to work like it's supposed to be. So, putting yourself in that position, you also got to think about this, right?
Yeah.
It's 17 games. If you do it for one more year, and let's say, you're not feeling like you have any more in the tank, then to me that would be a bad decision on Jason Kelsey's part, because then the team has no idea if they can replace you, right? Because the draft is over if you come back, right? Now, if you do it before you say you're retired, then we can prepare for you to retire so we can go and draft the guy, right?
Oh, yes. Please don't hoe us like Andrew Luck did the Colts and wait until like mid-August.
I don't think Kelsey did that. I don't think Kelsey would be that. But I'm looking at a guy like the Bills. You know when the Bills safety, what's the name? The safety retired during halftime?
What safety?
Davis. From the 49. You remember the Bills safety that retired?
Oh, Gabe Davis.
No, not Gabe Davis. No, he's a free agent. Okay.
Yeah, he's a wide receiver.
No, I don't want him.
Sorry.
I don't want him at all.
Sorry, he's a wide receiver anyway. My bad.
Is he? He looked like a drop receiver. He dropped a lot of footballs for Josh Allen, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. That dude's fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? If I'm the Bills, honestly, I would draft a receiver. Do what the Eagles did. Draft 2 number 1 receivers. Pair them up with Diggs. No, I'm talking about DeMario. What is it? What was that? What was that? Redskins tight end, Commanders tight end that
Oh shit! And he carved us up in the game at Philly too.
Yep, that was Carson Wentz with Deshaun Jackson in the first game. His brother was with the Bills, the safety.
Fuck.
Remember him
Oh.
when he retired early in the halftime and players were questioning him?
Yeah, his name escapes me. I forgot his name.
Mm-hmm.
Player that quit halftime.
Yeah, but anyway, that I can see Kelsey might do if it goes wrong, right? I think Kelsey's going to retire. I think it's going to be up to his wife, honestly. Now, if he wants to come back for one more year, hey, I'm all for it, right? But
Vontae Davis.
Yeah. Well, he pulled a coward move, man. You don't do that shit, bro. If you going to commit, you commit all the way.
He literally that is an example of a rage quit during the game. I remember that shit.
Yeah. I mean, dude, like you just that's going to hurt him big time because he's a good player, good Hall of Fame player, but he ain't going to Hall of Fame after that move. They're going to hold him back for that one. He carved the Eagles. Well, everybody carves the Eagles, especially when you're fucking trash defense coordinators who play that bend and break defense. Now here's a guy that we've been talking about, right? Vic Fangio. I'm pretty sure for everybody watching, listen. I know it's not a popular stream. I don't give rats ass honestly, but hit that like button, subscribe, right? Vic Fangio, whatever his name is. You said you hope it works out. Now, when you watch this game, right? One thing about him is he blitzes a little bit more, right? He confuses a lot of quarterbacks. I like the fact that if he and this goes back to if. The reason why I don't like this move, it's not because I don't think he's a bad defense coordinator. It's because I don't think Harry Roseman will change his ways. And people don't understand. Howie Roseman has to change his ways to draft linebackers, safeties, and cornerbacks. You can't have horrible linebackers in the Vic Fangio scheme. You'll get destroyed, and it won't work. Okay? The Dolphins had players, and that's why it worked. Okay? The thing I like about the scheme is if you have the right players, it's successful, right? But does Howie Roseman change his ways? Do you see him hiding, going out in free agency and signing a big time linebacker like a Queen? Do you see him honestly drafting a linebacker? Because every year we talk about and see, I see people doing it again, and I'm doing it. Where we're going to get our hopes up, hoping we draft a linebacker, and we don't do it. And then we'll draft a guy in the third round.
We're not going to do it. Everything's going to
we're
stay the
not.
same.
And that's why I don't like this hire. You know, when I was upset and I was saying stuff like he's fucking ass. No, it was emotional side of me because why would you do it? You don't draft linebacker. You don't draft safeties. You're not a guy who drafts corners, and that is something Vic Fangio's defense needs.
Well, to be honest, who do you think we need more, linebackers or corners?
I think you need both.
Which one is more of a priority?
Both.
Out of both of them, which one is more priority?
Depends.
I say linebacker.
Linebacker, yeah. Linebacker. I mean, you got to think that, you know, Howie Roseman, you got to think Jeff Lurie and Howie Roseman saw this linebacker and say, hey, you know, maybe we should do something. I mean, they didn't just sit there and say, you know, hey, forget about it. We'll be all right. I mean, I don't know how you could say that. Like, if you don't go in this draft.
That's what we said when we were 10-1. It was like, we're winning all these games. The linebacker sucks, but, you know, we're still winning. Then all of a sudden we're going on this losing streak.
I mean, what are you going to do? Is signing up? Like, are you going to sign another free agent linebacker from the trash can department? Like, come on, what are we doing, bro? Like seriously,
please do not try to go cheap and, you know, after the draft, after not selecting a linebacker, you just go out and get some diamond in the rough like a undrafted free agent linebacker. Don't do that to us.
Yeah, I mean, they'll draft a third rounder like Nakobe Dean, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing, right? Edgerrin Cooper, they met with him. The problem is they met with Queen before. They supposedly loved him. They didn't draft him. They met with JOK, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. They met with him. They didn't draft him.
Oh, I forgot you called him Dingleberry. That's funny as shit.
Yeah, because he is a piece of shit, man. He's the one that when you shit out the toilet, bro. Part of my life.
I'm call him a dingbat.
Dude, I call him Dingleberry. James Dingleberry and soft ass pussified Slay. That's their two names. I call them the dynamic oof because you know when they're on the field.
Dynamic oof. Wow, that's a great name.
I was thinking oof, but goof sounds better, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like oof. Yeah, that's tough, man. When you have Slay and Bradbury on the same field, which one going to get burnt the most? Oh, look, Slay getting burnt. Oh, look, Bradbury getting burnt. I mean, that dude couldn't. That dude missed a fucking wide open receiver. And I can't believe he was on the fucking field. Why wasn't he benched all the way through the game? They benched him in the first half and then they brought him back. Why?
Wow.
Sit his ass on the bench. I would have benched him after the Cowboys game. He man, get his ass out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talk about trading Sweat and man, I would not trade no Sweat. I would trade Slay and Bradbury. Get them up out of here. Get them up out of here. They bring nothing to the table. We talk about, well, maybe Slay can teach him. Teach him what? How to fucking tackle? He can't do that. Teach him what?
How to not look so stiff and old?
Yeah, well, what are you going to teach corner? What is Slay going to teach him? He don't tackle.
He's 33 this offseason.
Yeah. What's he going to teach him? How to give up big plays and then say you played good on your podcast? Yeah, I'll teach him. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. Well, I played good. I did my part. The rest of the Eagles didn't do their part.
Like people talk about, well, he needs to teach these young guys. No, he don't. He needs to go. Time is up, Slay. Get the hell out of here. You had your chance. You did what you had to do. We appreciate
Yeah.
for what you did. You always will be a Pro Bowler. You did what you had to do. It's time to go. Move on. We keep on
Mhm.
holding to players. That's how you end up with guys that like how many players have we hold on to and it doesn't end up being good.
Right. We were just talking about Ortega-Whiteside earlier.
Yeah.
And
Oh
now
no,
we're
he's
doing the
not
same
okay.
thing to guys like Quez Watkins, and it's starting to trend with what's his name? Kenneth Gainwell.
No, I'm not talking about those type of guys. I'm talking about like when we had Malcolm Jenkins, right? When you had
Nah, Malcolm Jenkins was cool.
no, he was getting older in age, bro. He was getting burned. He wasn't the same Malcolm Jenkins in his final year. They had to get rid of him, right? People got mad at it, but at the end of the day, he wasn't playing 100%. He wasn't. I'm sorry. That Vikings game, he was getting mad when he was the one getting carved up. Diggs was killing him. Thielen was killing him. Kirk Cousins was targeting him. No, he was not playing good. He wasn't playing good. He was not the Malcolm Jenkins that we knew. Same with Darren Sproles. He wasn't returning punts like he used to, and he was getting injured. That's what I'm saying about Slane Bobby. These guys need to either retire or they got to find another team.
Oh, Matthew, man, I agree with that statement, because how do you give up every single yard on that clutch drive, 92 of them to be exact?
Well, you
That
can't
was
really.
fucking ridiculous.
Well, here's the thing about that, and I don't know if you're serious, but you can't release a player in the middle of the season. They're not going to do that. Number two, you can't release him right away. You got it.
You could
They're going
bench
to.
him.
This is what's going to happen. This is they're going to do with Slay, and they're going to do with Broward. They're going to extend him, and then they're going to cut some of the money, right? Slay, I think, gets traded. Slay is going to have a big cap hit in the next 2 years, or maybe this year. I don't know, right? You gotta understand the Eagles are going to get younger. They have to. And there's a draft. I'm looking at corners. Guys like what's the Alabama corner that's coming out? Two of them to be exact. If they're at 21, I'm drafting one of them. Right? If Cooper's off the board, I'm drafting a corner.
Yeah.
And either I would trade Slay in the draft for some picks. And people don't want to
Yeah.
hear. Listen, I don't give a shit what people don't like. This is the part of people don't understand. Not everything you're going to like. Slay is not going to be on the Eagles team. I'm telling you, it's not.
We can give him up for a third or a second.
Dude, I would trade him so bad for listen, and people say, well, why you hate Slay? It's not the fact that I don't hate him per se. He's getting older. He doesn't have it. Go back and watch the Slay when we first traded for him. More energized. He put his body on a line when he first came.
Yeah.
He's not doing that anymore. You heard him. Go be with your family. But at the end of the day, I need someone who can fucking hit. You ain't gonna do that. And Bradbury ain't gonna do it. I think he's freaking shocked. I think his mentality went out the door after that Super Bowl. I think that broke him. I think that really hurt him. Was it when he
Did
lost
Bradbury
that?
even have an interception this year?
Yeah, he had one. He had one. He had one. What was it? He had the when Jalen. No, did he have one?
Maybe
Yeah,
it was against the Dolphins. I don't know.
Yeah, it was against the. It was the Dolphins. Was it the Dolphins or was it the Bills? I think it was the Bills. When he baited Josh Allen. Remember when Josh Allen tried to throw it to Diggs on a comeback route and Bradbury jumped in front of him.
So it's true.
And
He
then
does have one interception.
And then he had a recovery with Jalen Carter versus Tampa Bay, right? I think Slay only had one. I mean,
the only interception.
He had,
hold on.
Slay had one versus the Dolphins. That's it.
Oh, the only interception that he's ever had this season was against the Giants in the second meeting, the one I went to.
So Bradbury?
Yeah.
He also had one versus the Bills when Josh Allen threw the ball right to him. Remember when Josh Allen
Wait,
threw?
nah, that's not true. That's
It
not
is
true. I'm looking at the wrong thing. No. I'm
Oh,
talking about what I said.
my fault. My fault.
No, you're good. I'm going to figure this out.
Yeah, Vernon Davis.
I'm
Yeah,
curious.
thank you for mentioning. Yeah, the little bits. Yep.
One interception that he's had. Interceptions.
Pretty much they're both
But
trash.
go ahead,
They
keep
need,
talking.
they need to go. I mean, there's nothing to say. They need to go. Bradbury needs to go, and Slay needs to go. You listen. They don't fit the thing. Listen, Slay needs to stop talking about this shit. He's not going to be on the team. Now he don't know that, but he's not going to be on his team. They're going to trade him. If they don't trade him, then how are you going to, then why do you draft Ringo? Why are you going then at this point? What are you saying to Vic Fangio? Right? You brought him in. He's gonna have full say. If he says to Slay, I don't want him here. Get rid of him. He goes. I don't think Vic Fangio is going to appreciate if he says, I don't want to fucking tackle. Well, then you're going to sit on the bench. You think Vic Fangio going to put up with Slay saying, I don't want to tackle? Huh? Man, he going to say there, bro, get off my team, man. Get your soft, weak ass off my team. You know what I'm saying? You know, players in Miami, I don't know if you heard the reports where he had it, but they called him an asshole. Vic Fangio is not a nice guy to play with. He's all about business. So he going to play around with Slay. Slay thinks he's going to be here. You better learn how to fucking tackle, bro. You better put your body on that line. Knock your teeth. Yeah, all that teeth knocking. Yeah, you're going to be doing a lot of that to keep your job. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you think Matt Patricia was worse what he said. Okay. You're going to ask for a trade. Listen, I hope Slay stays here because he's going to want to trade. He's going to want to trade. If he complained about Matt Patricia calling him out, what do you think Vic Fangio going to do to you?
Okay, you're right. It was against the Bills.
Yeah, the worst throws I've ever seen from Josh Allen throw. I mean, dude, why would you throw to Bradbury? I mean, come on, bro. You threw right to Bradbury. You gave him one only interception of his career. Come on, man. As far as this year.
Just discredit the other interceptions he's ever had.
D-Biggie, what's up, man? How you doing, bro? I mean, listen, bro. At the end of the day, man, I don't know about you, but I think Slay needs to go, bro. I think you need to get younger. Like I said, man, you got a lot of corners in this draft. I don't know if you saw these Alabama corners. You got a lot of good safeties in this draft. You got a lot of good. You have a chance to draft a star corner. You do it. You do it. You do it. But here's the thing. I'm not going to draft a corner just to put him on the bench. No, I'm drafting a corner and let him go through growing pains.
And here's another point you made probably a few years ago. You don't draft a corner to fit the scheme. You pick the best one available.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, like I look at this one, right? Whether it's a tight end, receiver, defensive line, if they're the best player, you draft them, right? You don't go by position, right? Unless you're one piece away from winning the Super Bowl. The Eagles don't need to go. Listen, I don't think Howard. And here's the thing: I don't think Howard was going to stay at 22. I don't. I think he's going to move up. You know Howard Roseman. He ain't going to stay. You think he's staying at 22? I think he's going to move up or move down. You know Howard Roseman. You know him. He's going to move up.
He did it the past 3 drafts.
He's going to do it again. You're not going to get a good caliber player. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to get a good caliber player at 22. Not really. Right? You better
now that you say that, who do you think we're going to have to give up? A draft pick or a player?
Well, here goes with the Slay trade, right? Wouldn't you package him in for a couple picks to move up?
Maybe include a draft pick, maybe. You know, we'll give you Slay and possibly a 3rd or 2nd.
You know, maybe Gainwell, we'll put him in the mix too. We'll put Mr. Our number 1 running back, Kenny G is such a great running back, man. He was our number 1 running back. We just want to trade him because, you know, we think that
he don't deserve to be called Kenny G because the Jazz player is Kenny G. Give him another
You're right.
nickname.
You're right. He's Kenny Sneeze because when you sneeze when you watch him, you sneeze. You're allergic to bullshit that he puts out on the field. You're right. Kenny Wheeze. Or Kenny Tease. How about that one? Kenny Tease, because he teases us and pretends he's the number one running back.
He's boo boo. He's teased.
Kenny G's. Can't remember. Yeah, dude. Like, bro. Like, you got to think, right? I see a lot of people talk about Hassan Reddick ain't getting traded, but I think Slade gets traded. I think it's a possibility. I think Vontae Max, you already talked about, could get traded. I think he's gone.
This fan base is retarded as shit. Oh yeah, let's trade AJ Brown. Let's trade fucking Hassan Reddick. They're retarded as shit, man.
Listen, bro. Let me tell you something. WIP made the poll where the whole thing came from. No one had AJ Brown getting traded. Okay, only the dumb idiots like WIP. When you had a guy like this one goofball, Ike Reese and the other guy, what's his name? I used to have respect for Ike Reese, but what he said, well, well, that's my job. Your job is to what? To start shit and try to run players out? Like, bro, I used to respect you as an NFL player, but now I see why some people don't like you. You're a scumbag. You're a scumbag for that. And then you got the other dude, what's his name? John, what's his name? John Figs, or John, whatever the dude name, goofball, who don't know football. Talk about, I think we should trade AJ Brown. Why do you think we should trade AJ Brown? Well, because we could get a corner. We can get a corner in this draft.
Yes.
Listen, you don't trade an asset that you need to, because listen, AJ Brown, you don't have him, you're not going to the Super Bowl.
And he's coming off of the best season of his career.
Yeah, I mean, AJ Brown ain't going nowhere. They're not trading AJ Brown. Number one, they just signed him. I mean, they just traded for him. Okay. And AJ Brown ain't going nowhere. AJ Brown doesn't want to go nowhere. He's secured in Philadelphia. He has everything to look forward to in Philadelphia. Right? People talk about why AJ Brown didn't say fly goes fly. Bro, if you watch that interview, he's getting tired of the media, bro. And I don't blame him. And if I'm AJ Brown next year, like I said in my live stream, I will not talk to the media again. I will continue to ignore them. Matter of fact, I think the whole players should do them a favor and not talk to them.
He's gonna get fined for that.
Who cares? Let them fine. They fine him for celebrations. Roger Goodell does that. Who cares? He's a rich man. You got to make a statement to this media that we're humans just like you. That you ain't going to treat us like garbage. Yeah, we're players. But your job is to be credible. And when you're spitting out bull crap, like I saw this one mock trade today, WIP again. Okay? These clowns, these goofballs, talk about we should trade Josh Sweat. Why the fuck will we trade Josh Sweat when we need pass rushers? For a cornerback that you got to understand, Patrick Surtain is going to want to be the paid highest. He's going to want in the year to be the paid highest corner on the market. He's going to want to be paid as the highest corner on the market. So to trade these guys just to pay a corner top money, it's stupid. It's stupid. It doesn't make sense. The Eagles are not trading for him. If they would have traded for him, they would have traded for him in the trade deadline because he would at least had 2 years, right? For this year,
had 106. Dude had 106 receptions for 1,456 yards, and you want to trade him?
AJ Brown ain't getting traded. It's over with. I don't care what people say. People are just at this point stupid. And listen, man, WIP, like I said, started that poll with the AJ Brown goofball shit of him getting traded. They started a poll of would you trade for Surtain, and everybody said no, because a lot of Eagle fans don't feel the way a lot of people feel. And that is AJ Brown should be traded. No, people know if they're smart Eagle fans, they know the Eagles are what's best for them. They know AJ Brown is a very good receiver. You don't trade a 26-year-old. I don't give a shit if he's the best corner. Who cares? You know what is good at corner in this draft? I'd rather draft a corner. Thank you. Thank you for offering, but no thank you. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a trade my number one receiver when I know my other number one receiver needs my number one receiver. You're Devontae Smith. I hope the media don't split us up. Like
We're
Devontae
set at
Smith
the
looked like
1-2.
come on, bro.
We're
Like,
set at the 1-2. And speaking of wide receivers, we're still not certain with our slot receiver. We don't know whether it's Julio Jones. We don't know whether it's Quez Watkins, Olamide Zaccheaus.
Yeah. Well, here's my question: would you bring Alama Zaccheaus back?
Yes, he's done enough with the time that he's had. The little time that he's had, he's done enough to stay.
All right.
It would be cool to play you guys in Jacksonville in week 1 in Brazil.
And Doug Peterson beats her ass. Never mind. Yeah. I mean, I honestly will not bring Zaccheaus back, bro. I think Zaccheaus is okay, but can you like I ain't gonna lie to you. That Georgia receiver, what's his name? That receiver that they're looking at, that kid in Georgia, the route runner third. I want him so bad. If you can draft him in the second round, let's say he falls in the second round, which one of your second round picks, move up to take him. Move up to take him, right? Would I draft him in the first round? Depends, right? If cornerback's off the board, let's say you don't move at 22, which I think the Eagles are not going to stay at 22. I think they'll move. You know how Roseman, you know how he operates, right? He might trade that 22 overall pick and get another first round pick for this year. You know, we might have the 22 and then we'd be, I don't know, the 18th, right?
Yeah.
Move back a couple spots, right? Or move up.
Yeah, move back a couple spots. We'll get 2 first rounders or, a first rounder and a second rounder because I care about second round too.
Yeah.
We can get more picks out of it.
But here's the thing, man. It's great to have picks, but unless you know how to draft those guys, which let's be real, Howard Roseman's done a great job with the drafting, but let's look at his draft so far, right? Your linebackers are not great. You need to address that, right? Now, if you go get my guy, let's say you get my guy Patrick Queen, right, and then you draft my guy from Texas A&M, Edgerrin Cooper, then those linebackers. Listen, and here's the thing, man, right? I don't understand why the Eagles making a big deal out of this linebacker situation. If you draft the linebackers now, you don't need to worry about them until what? Maybe you have to pay them, right? Yeah. So it's like at the end of the day, right? The linebacker situation became a thing because you didn't address it, right? You could have addressed it last year. You could address. I asked for Christian Harris. They didn't want to do it. Christian Harris looks good in Texas, doesn't he? Doesn't he look good with the Texans?
Yeah.
I told people he's better than Nakobe Dean. I like Nakobe Dean, but give me Christian Harris all day over him. I like Nakobe Dean, but give me the Jags linebacker that they draft over him. I think Nakobe Dean value got a little bit overhyped a little bit, just a little bit. Now, was that exciting when we drafted Nakobe Dean? Absolutely. But Christian Harris would have been a lot better.
But still, getting Jalen Carter was kind of good too, though.
Well, Jalen Carter was in a different draft, right? We talk about Christian Harris was the same year as Nakobe Dean and Jordan Davis.
Oh yeah, 2022. I thought you were talking about last year.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Christian Harris, Nakobe Dean, and who else? Who else was in the draft? What was the other linebacker that was in this draft that I was very hyped about? The Jags drafted him.
Josh Allen.
Huh? No, not Josh Allen. No. He was 2019. Or no, 2020. Was it 2008? 2020? 2000, I think 18. No, I'm talking about the linebacker they drafted from what was it?
Vince wasn't asked to Peterson, honestly. Peterson shouldn't have been fired. Even the stupid Jags fans want him fired. I keep telling them to be patient because Urban Meyer disaster kind of fucked everything up.
Well, here's the thing. The reason why Doug Peterson was fired is the same way Nick Simon might get fired because they're stubborn, right? Doug Peterson wanted to hire Press Taylor. You saw what Press Taylor was, Jaguar man. That's why he's out of here. right? At the end of the day, yeah, Doug Peterson, do I think he should be fired? No. I think they should give him the exact same chance as Nick Sirianni, right? Take away his power and let the players listen. I think Nick Sirianni did the opposite of Doug Peterson, right? Doug Peterson wouldn't allow guys to pick his coaches. That's why they fired him, right?
You said the key word, man. You said power. Those guys wanted power, and what's his name? Doug Peterson was more reluctant to give it up.
But Doug Peterson didn't deserve power, right? Yeah, he won a Super Bowl. Now when you look at it, I'm glad they didn't give Nick Sirianni power. Could you imagine what Nick Sirianni would have hired right now? Could you
Probably
imagine?
fucking Dan Quinn as head coach.
No.
Dan Quinn as offense coordinator.
No. His offense coordinator would have been Frank Wright, a guy he knew.
Yeah.
Okay. Quarterback coach would have been the same guy, Tanny. Okay. You know it would have been. He would have not changed one thing a bit. I think Sirianni was forced to fire guys. Desai would still be here. No, Desai wouldn't be here, but Patricia would be the defense because he wanted Patricia as his DC. Okay. He wanted Patricia as DC, or he would have gone and get another disciple, right? He wouldn't have got Vic Fangio. Do you think Sirianni is a guy that hired a guy like Vic Fangio? That was Howie and Jeffrey Lloyd. You know what I'm saying? Kellen Moore. Nick Sirianni ain't hiring him. He's hiring guys like Frank Wright. The guy that we heard of rumor. What's his name? The dude from Detroit that I told you about, right? He would hire those guys, right? He would hire a guy like Press Taylor, right? Someone that he knows. Kellen Moore, he don't know anything about. He's never coached with him. He's never played with him. Never knew him as a coach. Never been part of his coach staff. Doesn't know Nick, and that's what you want, right? He knows Frank Wright. It would have been a disaster to hire Frank Wright. Number one, Frank Wright is not really good play caller because Frank Wright, other than the Super Bowl, has fallen off the cliff. And you don't want Nick Sirianni to have those type of power. So I'm glad the Eagles didn't give him the power because some of his coach staff would have been piss poor, right? We would be looking at the Commanders and saying they're actually a genius over us with the hiring. Okay? These are Howard Roseman and Jeff Lloyd saying, you know what, Nick? We're picking the coach staff for you. You either figure this out or you're out of here. Okay? Because I do think the Eagles are going to make Kellen Moore or one of those offense corners next year the head coach for the Eagles. If Nick is gone next year. Like I said, in my earlier last year, not to jump off, but coaches get fired it's all about what you've done for me now, right? I don't give a shit what you did. Listen, Doug Peterson is always going to be known as to win the Super Bowl, but when you are picking a Press Taylor as your OC,
yikes!
And Mike Groh, who didn't even know how to use Golden Tate properly, like this dude literally said in his press conference, I don't know how to use it. What do you mean you don't know how to fucking use it? You're a receiver coach. You should like come on, bro. Really? You don't know how to use one of the best players at the time? One of the Pro Bowl receivers?
Man,
really?
That shit was a fireable offense, man.
That shit pissed me off, bro. That shit pissed me off.
I couldn't believe it when he said that 5 years ago.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like it is what it is. I don't give a shit about Dan Quinn. Fuck the Commanders. I don't. Who cares? Who cares? This is the Eagles last year. I don't give a shit about the Commanders. Listen, the Commanders are going to be where they are next year in the basement. In the basement.
Yep.
They're a mess right now, bro. They're not going to be good. You know, like honestly, I don't know why you would fire Bieniemy. You listen. I'm telling you, I don't give a shit about them. I'm glad that I'm not a Commander fan. Imagine me have to drink whiskey every day and hope that team actually does something good. Seriously,
you'd be much more miserable than you already are right now.
And my team has to change their name because the two bitch made to stand up to the at the end of the day, bro, like they
nah, man, that team gives other teams, that franchise gives other teams COVID.
Yeah, I mean, dude, like you change your name from the football team. Before it was the Redskins, someone the left side, not to get politics, they pressured you because your owner was at first was standing up, which I respected, and then your owner got peer pressured. So He did what he always did, folded like a coward. And then you hired another goofball, a basketball owner, who has a loser resume. He's never won shit in Philadelphia. Never. And you hired him. You didn't learn from Dan Snyder.
Oh, and the part owner of the team is also a basketball owner.
Yeah, I mean, basketball owners owning football teams. What did they
What the
know?
fuck is Magic Johnson going to do in the NFL? Nothing.
Magic Johnson doesn't need to know football. He needs to stay as a See, that's why owners should not be owning football. Like David Tapp, the owner for the Carolina Panthers, should not be an owner. He is a
He
hot
should have tried out. He should have tried out for the freaking LA Rams job.
No, he doesn't need to own a business, period, especially an NFL team. He doesn't know what it is to listen. You have to have a good temper to be an owner, and he doesn't. You know what I'm saying? He's throwing stuff at fans like he's just an asshole, bro.
He just needs to. He just needs to go home, take care of Cookie. That's all he needs to do.
But let's get back to Sabo. So Vic Fangio was hired. Like I said, it's going to depend what we do in the draft, right? Then you have Kellen Moore. We talked about him, Kellen Moore, right? Kellen Moore has a great opportunity, right? You know, Cowboy fans, you hear them, they talk about, oh, I can't wait. You can't wait here. I love how Cowboy fans talk about us, bro. Listen, man, let me tell you something. Come here. We do not have Dak Prescott. Here, let me put myself on the big screen for y'all.
And plus, going back to what I said earlier, he's working with one of the best offensive lines he's ever played with in his career.
We do not have Dak Prescott. You don't got to worry about nothing. Y'all need to worry about your quarterback. You're over here talking about Kellen Moore. Mike McCarthy might not be your coach. You're begging for your coach. Yeah.
What about your owner?
Yeah. What about your players, bro? What about your top quarterback that you're going to extend in another freaking contract? Dak Prescott to be another paid man just to lose the 7th seed. You know what I'm saying? To Jordan Love. You're pathetic, really, man. You know, I don't know why Cowboy fans coming to, oh, congratulations. Like, listen, I was upset at first. But when you understand what he's done for Dak, made him a very good quarterback that year. Not to take over the screen, but I'm just saying, you know, he did a lot of good for Dak Prescott. Cowboy fans want to shit over him. That's not why they lost. They lost because Dak is a loser. Dak is a loser. Dak is a choke artist. Dak is a definition of a loser. A 2-5, sorry-ass, trash bin, choking quarterback in the playoffs who can't get it done. With every receiver that he wanted. The man has over 2,000-yard receivers, can't get it done. The man has CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup and Cooks, can't get it done. Every time the Cowboy fans get a little hope, they all run around here like they're going to the Super Bowl. You know, I mean, dude, like, you know, y'all should knew you weren't going to win shit with Dak. Dak showed you many times he can't win. He's a fourth round draft pick for a reason. If he wasn't a fourth round draft pick, he would have been a first rounder. And the reason why he's not a first rounder is the reason why he is what he is now. He's not a number one quarterback who can get it done. He's not. And he's not a good quarterback. I think he's the most overrated, trash ass quarterback I've ever seen. His stats are overhyped. Yeah. I don't think he's that great. Here's all these stats. Who cares? The Cowboys season starts in the playoffs. I always said that. And I keep on saying that. The Cowboys season starts in the playoffs. The regular season is nothing to them. It means nothing to me. The playoffs.
Did you see that Lord Brunson tweet where he called a Cowboys fan a whore?
Yeah, because they are, man. They are. Listen, you got Ernie on Twitter, man. Not to jump off topic because we got a lot more to talk about. You know, and listen, shout out to everybody in the chat. I know there's one person where I don't give a shit. At the end of the day, appreciate for watching. Subscribe when you get a chance, right? These Cowboy fans are running around here laughing like we got Kellen Moore. They're acting like we get the same fate as them. No, we don't. Because my quarterback took a offensive corner that was horrible, took a coach who lost the team that year, this year to the playoffs. So trust me, okay? if he can endure Brian Johnson, by the way, why is Brian Johnson, if he's so good, how come teams haven't hired him yet? I'm just saying, man. Y'all, yeah. At first I'm like, maybe Brian Johnson was the problem, and it looked like Brian Johnson is never getting another job ever again. Maybe as a quarterback coach.
Never gonna get it.
I was hoping Washington would hire him. That would have been the funniest shit ever. But
Yeah,
like
I really thought the Panthers were gonna get him too.
I mean, come on, bro. He's a good quarterback coach, but dude, he didn't know anything about fucking offense coordinator. You know what I'm saying? Listen, what I'm trying to say is Kellen Moore is experienced. Okay, Cowboy fans have a lot to say about them. They need to worry about their fucking trash ban 2-5 quarterback, not
They
fucking
won't-
in the playoffs.
They
next year.
won't. They won't mention the fact that he was one of the best offenses that the Cowboys had.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and
Part of
the
that.
fact and the fact that CeeDee Lamb had his best year under him too. Yeah. Okay. He's
Dun
horrible.
dun dun.
Like, come on, bro. Like, seriously, man. Like, I'm done with these Cowboy fans, bro. I really am. I'm done with these. I would say.
Enough from the clown.
I mean, I'm done with them. I'm done with they fucking stupid ass comments. They come on Twitter and talk about, oh, Jalen Hurts in the session machine next year, man. He's not Dak Prescott though. He doesn't throw as many picks. That was only because he was trying to win as many games as possible because he knew the offensive coordinator sucked. Okay, Dak Prescott loves throwing picks. He loves throwing picks. He threw a pick six when the game was on the line. You know, so I think he's not going to throw a pick. Kellen Moore is going to make sure Eagles are going to be right. We're going to have We're going to have AJ and Devontae on that offense. I can't wait to see what he does. I mean, I think Devontae's going to have his best year under him. You know, we thought it would be this year, but he started 1,000 yards. Even as bad as the offense coordinator was, they still put up 1,000 yards. And who did that? Because you need someone to throw the ball. So it wasn't the offense coordinator who up Jalen Hurts. It wasn't the coach for sure. It was Jalen Hurts who did that. So Jalen Hurts is able to take a bad offense corner one time to the playoffs. I'm sure he can take Kellen Moore there too. But Kellen Moore ain't going to be bad. I think he's going to be another Shane Steichen, you know, in the second year Shane Steichen, not a first year Shane Steichen, where I think that he's going to flourish. I don't think it's going to be a bad hire. I think people are going to be sick to this. I think Cowboy fans are going to be sick to their stomach. I do. You know, I think they're going to be sick to the stomach. Like, why he didn't do good with us? Why? What? Wait, I thought he was the problem. You thought that, right? No, it was your quarterback that was the problem. Just like Mike McCarthy's the problem, right? No, it's your quarterback that's the problem. Dak Prescott is the problem. Stop blaming everybody else. You know?
Part of it goes to Jerry Jones too because he wants to keep the motherfucker.
Well, I mean, Jerry Jones is Jerry Jones, man. He's an old bat.
He brings in jersey sales. That's why he wants to keep him.
Well, did you hear what he said this year again? We're gonna go all in, dude. You've been saying that since the day you hired Barry Switzer. Shut your old ass up, bro. Says I'm tired of this skeleton walking around talking. Who got this guy out the nursing home, bro? Says put his ass back in the nursing home and let the real football business guys. Oh, that's right. You don't hire guys. That's why the Cowboys haven't won shit in 29 years. You got this old ass skeleton from Halloween. Look like a Halloween decoration. Okay, his face is so freaking, you know, you could see the bones under him. He looks like one of those. You ever seen a Captain America movie where that Red Skull character? He looks like him.
Yes.
He looks like that dude. He looks like a creepy ass horror movie. He looks like the Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? Like you know,
he make Casper the friendly ghost look relevant.
Man, dude looks like a freaking Halloween decoration, man. I don't give a shit what people say. That man is 80 years old, still thinking he lives in the goddamn 90s. He's brain dead. He doesn't have it anymore. And listen, his son's worse too. You know, his son is worse because his son don't care about winning. His son learns it from his pops. It's all connection. The Dallas Cowboys will always suffer, and I love it that way. I hope they never win a Super Bowl ever again. Because if they can't act properly in the regular season, I don't want to see another Super Bowl ever again. Those fan bases right there. The 49ers fan base, I hope never sees a Super Bowl ever again, especially a
too.
W. The Cowboys fan base. What's another fan base I never want to see them win a Super Bowl?
The Vikings.
I'll say good about the Patriots, the way they acted. The
Yeah,
Vikings,
the Patriots
the
can
Vikings,
suffer a little
yeah.
longer. The Vikings don't deserve a championship.
No, they don't deserve a championship. What's another one? How about
Well, outside of the division, obviously, I hope the
Commanders
Bills
don't.
and
They can freaking suck as long as I live. I don't
the
want to see ever win.
the Bills don't deserve a Super Bowl.
Oh, absolutely not. I don't like the fans. They need to jump off fucking tables. That's the only thing they're good at.
I wouldn't mind if the Lions get one.
Yeah, I think the Lions fans are humble and respectful. I rock with them. Cardinals fans, fuck them. They don't deserve a shit.
Yeah, I hate the Cardinals, man.
I don't like the fans, man. I don't like the fans. And I don't like Jonathan Gannon. And I don't want Jonathan Gannon ever winning. So as long as he's not the coach, y'all can win a Super Bowl. But once he's the coach, fuck him. Fuck you and fuck the team. That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, dude, like at the end of the day, I think Kellen Moore is going to be a good offensive coordinator. I do. I think that he's going to. I think this is a perfect opportunity for him to get a coaching job. Like seriously, if you fail under these conditions with a top 2,000-yard receivers, you have 2,000-yard receivers, man. Two, and we even got to draft, so you can't imagine the offense. Let's say Howard Roseman decides to expand more on the offense and goes to get another speedy receiver, or goes to get what about a Marquise Brown in free agency? That's a guy I would love to get.
Marquise Brown is good.
Yeah, I feel bad for him because he had two trash quarterbacks. One just lost in the AFC Championship game. The other one, the short dude, the guy who can't throw the ball, the guy that we lost to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, him. Like I would love to see what he does with Jalen Hurts, right? Jalen Hurts with AJ Brown, Devontae Smith. He's been a little banged up, but like, dude, I looked up his age. He's only 25 years old, 26, 27. He's still young.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a burner. What you need a route running burner. I'm tired of getting receivers that just speeds, but can't run routes.
And are short.
Routes.
And are short too.
I mean, I don't give a shit about size or anything like that. I mean, you could be short.
I do. I do, because you have to be able to have height to win these 50-50 balls.
I mean, not necessarily, but can you just run routes?
Yeah, that's important too. That's important too, but if you're short, you can't reach those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, I mean, but Darren Sproles was short, and he was able to run it. He was a receiver, but he could play like a receiver.
They don't teach bunnies.
Yeah. Well, I mean, dude, like I'm looking at the receiver core, and I see two normal receivers, and I think if you add a Marquise Brown to an AJ Brown and Devontae Smith, dude, I'm telling you right now, Kellen Moore fails under that, bro. Man, listen, bro. Every Cowboy fan in that chat can laugh at the fuck out of me. I will take it. I will even have a call in. It Kellen Moore fails, but I just don't think he's going to fail. I don't think he's going to fail.
Now, this is my dream. I hope we keep Julio Jones, but I want him to be the fifth wide receiver option.
No, he's too old. He needs to listen. I'm tired of bringing old guys back. Julio Jones needs to go. Didn't do nothing. And now that
he had 3 touchdowns with the role he had.
I'm tired of old guys, man. It's time to get younger. That's how you end up in a bad situation that we saw before. We had old guys and we couldn't win shit. Why we didn't win in the playoffs? Because you didn't have guys that were young. You don't have young corners. You're relying on old ass Slay who don't want to tackle, who wants to be on this podcast. And then you got Dingleberry, who's old as shit, and still struck after the Super Bowl loss. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of old 31-year-olds, right?
You're making me feel
Honestly,
old.
when you look at it now, bringing Julio Jones in was pointless. When the problem started with Brian Johnson, and there's I don't know why we brought him in. At first, it looked like a good idea, but it didn't matter. Julio Jones was okay for what he did, but he wasn't like, oh yeah, let's sign him back. No, thank you for what you did. You did your best. Now move on. Let me go get a young guy that's going to compete with AJ and Devontae for years to come because those are my core pieces. Those guys are younger, right? They're not 31-year-old. They're 26 to 25.
You're
They're
making
going to
me
be here
feel
for
old.
years. Huh?
You're making me feel old.
Dude, it's the NFL. Your body gets broken. You telling me Julio Jones is another contract?
Yes.
From who?
The Eagles.
Why?
Give him another year.
No, not give him another year. Go Why? Why would we do that? I'd rather go get Marquise Brown, who's 25 years old. That's going to be less, or go get a Calvin Ridley.
I'm not saying start the guy. Just have him as our fourth or fifth.
So you're going to bring him in for what? I mean, dude, like no.
Red zone presence.
Dude, like if I want a fifth receiver on my team, I'll just sign Quez Watkins back in free agency. I want a guy to start.
Ew.
Right.
We have two guys that can start. We need slot.
But that's
our third.
Julio Jones not a slot receiver though.
He's not. But
He's
he could be a good fourth or fifth option for us.
Okay, I get that, but here's the thing: I'm not paying Julio Jones.
We'll put Zacchaeus as a third.
No, I don't want Zacchaeus back. I think we can do a lot.
What? Okay, you got to explain that one.
Zacchaeus was okay for what he was, but he's a good blocker. But is he special? No.
Yes. And for a slot receiver, he is. He just got a limited role last year.
He was okay, but he's not a guy that's a world break. Like he was okay for what he was. I'm not saying he's a bad receiver. I'm saying I would not.
And you would
go
rather
out
have
of my way
Quez
to pay him.
Watkins.
Huh?
And you would rather have Quez Watkins. Oh my God.
No, I didn't say that. I'd rather have Marquise Brown, Hollywood Brown, the dude that I want to draft over Andre Dillard. Where
And
genius
that's a Buckeye, by the way.
decided to draft Dillard over that dude. Yeah, that dude.
A Buckeye, by the way.
Huh?
And that's a Buckeye, by the way.
No, he didn't play for the Buckeyes. He played for Oklahoma.
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We had this conversation
man.
before.
Just because your Buckeyes stink and they hired freaking what's the coach name? What's the coach name that they hired?
Asshole. Hard asshole.
They hired the former coach Bill O'Brien. Ryan Dayquil still there.
Marquise Brown.
Not everybody's a Buckeye. But I did hear rumors that Marvin Harrison Jr. might slide because of neighbors. He might slide in this draft. I don't think he will. But yeah, I mean, Kellen Moore, I think it's going to be fine. I do. I think Kellen Moore is going to be fine. It all depends what the Eagles do. Like I said, you still got free agency, right? We still got long ways in football. But, you get this guy, like I said, Doug Newsome. How do you feel about this? I'm not a fan of this move, right? Because I did not see no development from Justin Herbert. Now, could it just be Justin Herbert? Sure. But did he really help Justin Herbert develop?
It doesn't help when you have a shitty O-line.
That's true, though. But I mean, did you see better mechanics from Herbert? Did you? Okay. All right. So that's a good thing. So maybe I'm overreacting. Now we have no choice but to see it, right? And we did want to experience. Listen, one thing about the Eagles, they're hiring experienced guys, right? Every one of them knows about the game, right? Clint Hurt, been around, done that, right? You bring them in, played for, played football in college, right? I think Dan Cilio showed, fuck that dude, but showed him a picture when he was teammates with him in with the Hurricanes. So, and Fangio is the godfather of the scheme that we're trying to run, right? Now he runs a little bit better, but still, these guys are experienced. This guy was a former quarterback for the what was it? I believe was it the Saints? I believe I don't know, but he was a former quarterback. Was an offense coordinator, been a quarterback coach. So he's been around, coached in Alabama as an offense coordinator. So he knows quarterbacks. He's been a quarterback. He knows what a quarterback is thinking. We're just going to have to see. But I'd rather have a guy like Jim Caldwell, a guy that's over him, right? Because look at him under Matthew Stafford, had one of his best years, right? I'd rather have him. Maybe that would be off twenty. So I mean, quarterback coach. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess so, bro. I'm thinking no, that would be off 20, not quarterback coach. Yeah, but how do you feel about him? Like I said, didn't you tell me you liked him? Oh.
Yeah, he's all right.
I mean, listen, bro. At the end of the day, they're hiring guys that we want them to hire, right? They're not going out there. They're not just choosing guys that they think they could. They're hiring experienced guys, right? And
here's another thing that I wanted to talk about, kind of point out too. So, biased fucking Giants fans, they're gonna run their mouths. Fizz Vegas actually said that we actually got worse at OC. I'm like, how do we get worse when we literally had an OC that screened the ball freaking 619 times?
Isn't Fizz Vegas the same fan that was bandwagon the Saints?
Yeah.
So shut this bitch ass up, bro. Shut your ass up, bro. Shut up. Shut the fuck up, bro. You fucking suck, bro. You didn't even make the fucking playoffs
at OC.
Dude, I don't even take that dude seriously, man. He run around here. He don't even show his fucking face on the videos. Shut up. Shut up. You bandwagon two-team motherfucker, man. Shut up.
Anybody is an upgrade over Brian Johnson. Are you serious?
Dude, a Giant fan should not be talking, bro. That's I don't understand why these bum ass fucking fan base are talking to us, bro. You didn't do shit. You were fucking trash. You beat us one time and you pumping your chest. What the fuck do you know? What the fuck do you know? You don't even have a fucking team you really pick. You're a Giant fan one day and then you're a Saints fan the other day. Like, shut up, bro. Your channel's garbage, by the way. I don't even know why people watch this shit. It's fucking most shit is fucking the same shit. You have the exact same fucking formula over and over again. It's the gunshots the first time, and it's the fucking you talking. Like, dude, shut up. Shut up. Like, dude, no one even takes you seriously. When they talk about Giants content creators, they don't even put you in the same conversation as Cop Pizzle or Bad Dog. You're not even qualified to be in that conversation, bro. Like, what team do you root for? That's what I want to know. Like, the dude's a clown, bro. He's a clown. I don't take that dude seriously. He has no credibility than a Dan Sileo. Fitz Vegas is a two-teamer who roots for the Saints and the Giants, bro. You have no business talking about the Eagles, first of all. We own you bitches for number one. You beat us one time after how many times? Your quarterback is garbage, who you vouch for.
And you still have QB controversy, too.
Yeah, bro. Like, shut the fuck up, man. I'm tired of you bitch ass fucking shitty fans who have no business talking to a team that actually done something. Win a fucking playoff game, you fucking trash bums. Do something. I'm tired of Commander fans opening their mouth. You haven't been doing shit in a long time anyway. Shut up. Shh. Do something and get out the fucking basement. You have another draft pick coming up. Worry about the draft.
What are they like? What, seventh or sixth in the draft?
Yeah, go draft your fucking franchise quarterback and hope you can protect him with your trash ass offensive line.
Go replace Sterling Shepard with Marvin Harrison Jr. if you want him.
Man, listen, Marvin Harrison Jr. should request a trade to second Giants. He should pull Eli Manning.
Yeah, or do the same thing Kobe Bryant did when the Hornets drafted him.
Learn from Saquon Barkley. Look how they ruined that dude. Like, dude, like I'm tired of these bitch ass these bitch ass bottom feeding fucking fans talking to us, bro. You are nobodies. You're not on our level. I don't think the Giant fans have the right to talk shit to Cowboy fans, man. Like, seriously, bro,
no. They sweep them every year.
Who?
The Giants get swept by the Cowboys every year.
That. Like Fizz Vegas needs to be quiet, bro. You are a two-teamer, bro. You pick two teams and you're supposed to pick one. You're a bandwagon to me. I don't give a shit what people think of you. I don't watch your videos, and I don't know why people would watch your videos. They fucking shit to me. I'm gonna be real.
Teaming is unacceptable, man.
Yeah, he's a Saints fan. One day he's running for the Saints. He's literally has a Saints channel, I believe, and a Giants channel. Like, bro, no one takes you seriously, bro. Shut up. Sit down. What do you represent? You don't represent the Giants for real, because if you're a Giant fan, you wouldn't be a two-teamer. He's a goofball. He's a goofball. You cloud chasing ass bitch. Shut up. I don't give a shit how many subscribers he has. It's a fucking goofball, man. I'm tired of these bitch ass, these trash fan base on YouTube, contrarians, whatever they want, who are horrible. Their team is horrible. Come in and talk about our team. Why are you worried about Kellen Moore? We're gonna sweep you with him regardless.
Yeah.
And we beat you one time with Brian Johnson, you fucking bums, on Christmas Eve. Despite how bad we were, we still beat y'all bitches.
Mm-hmm.
We still split y'all assholes.
Yeah. Even in our worst time, even in our worst days in 2020, we fucking split with y'all still.
Like, bro, we own Washington. We beat them. We beat we owned the man. The Giants are like a little brother, man. Man, they're not even a little brother. They're like a little step stool that we decide to step on anytime we want to see our height.
I'll give you a better one.
Look at that.
They're basically our stepsister that we fuck.
Like, bro, like, just give up, man. Give up life, bro. Give up life. Realize that you've been owned. You've been owned. Every time the Eagles come to town, they whoop your ass. They whoop your ass and they send you home.
You got
and
us
unlike
one time in a
we should sweep y'all when you go to the playoffs and do something.
You got us one time in a meaningless game.
Man, since that fucking bitch want to talk, man, I got something for his ass. Don't ever forget what we did to y'all punk asses. Don't ever forget, you bitch ass Giant fans, what we did to y'all. Your last time ever seen another playoff game in your lifetime, bro. Your last time you ever have the ball in the playoffs, bro. Because you will never see this type of shit ever again. And you bitches will do
What's
this
up,
shit.
y'all? It's your boy Big Simple 42.
Oh, wrong video. Oh, here.
Eagles! Keep that shit going! Fuck the Eagles! Keep it going! Fuck the Eagles! Oh, we'll see you next week! Fuck the Eagles! Yeah, we coming to town! Fuck the Eagles! Fuck you!
Enough from the clown.
Get your bitch ass out of here, man. Fucking soft ass Giants, bro. That's the last time we game. We put y'all to bed. You had hope and you lost that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why you talk about offense coordinator, bro. You don't even have a great who's your defense coordinator, bro? Wink Martindale didn't want to be part of your offense. I'm gonna say your team. Your coach is a high head. Supposedly, players and coach don't like him. And you worried about us? You worried about us? Bro, you need to worry about who your quarterback is. At least our quarterback is Jalen Hurts. Who's your quarterback?
Danny DeVito.
Who? Tyrod Taylor? Who?
He's a bridge quarterback.
Man, I hope you draft the wrong quarterback again.
Yes.
You know how I would love them to draft. If they draft, you know, be the funniest shit ever. If the Giants draft, what's that quarterback that had to transfer to another school that's coming out in this draft? Rattle. If they draft Rattle, I'm gonna laugh my fucking ass off.
Our Buckeyes QB is a transfer too.
You know what I'm talking about, right? Rattle. CJ is it CJ Rattle? The dude had a transfer.
I don't know.
We just met with him. The dude that was with the what is it?
Don't you dare pick another quarterback, Eagles. We already got Tanner McKee.
They're not picking another quarterback. The Giants need a quarterback. Let some of these bum ass fucking franchise, the ones that want to talk shit about our team, pick a quarterback so they can actually do something right for change. Matter of fact, please pick the wrong quarterback. I would like to laugh at your asses again.
Pick
Gingivitis.
Pick Gingivitis.
Yeah, wouldn't it be fun if they actually sign a fucking quarterback like Carson Wentz? You know, I was really hoping we actually beat Tampa Bay and the Rams won, so that way we could play Carson Wentz if Matthew Stafford couldn't play. But it is what it is. But But
It wasn't
you know,
meant to be.
or like at the end of the day, man, we're hiring guys that we think are going to do the best, and that's what you want, right? You know, the Philadelphia Eagles are doing their part, and I respect that. You know, I respect that. I have no issue with the Eagles are doing. You know, and then you got this. This is interesting because this just came out. All right,
What's
but
this all
you know,
about?
Sean Desai was very headstrong person who had problems coaching with the players in the locker room. It got to the point by the end of the year that Hassan Reddick and all the players on that team weren't even speaking with the D coordinator.
Why is this now coming out as opposed to when it was, live and living color?
Because Sean Desai ain't on his team anymore.
They just kept this literally under the rug for the entire season.
I mean, would you put it out if you're trying to be in the playoffs or something like that? You're gonna wait afterwards, right?
Yeah, I would put him on blast and would put more pressure on him to do good, and he might have actually done better.
No, I would not do that because anyway you look at Sean Desai, it's trash. He was getting fired regardless. So
It doesn't help that he looks like Dak Bortles either.
and that would be another distraction. And think about what fans would say about the players who would do that in the middle of the season. You're trashing your quarterback, your DC. But this also came out. Breaking news, by the way. The Broncos. It looks like the Broncos assistant, okay, Christian Parker, is expected to lead the Denver to take the position. Coach staff, according to Dane Graziano, whatever his name is.
So he could possibly be a corners coach.
I don't know too much about him. Denver Bronco fans, if you're in the chat, tell me about him.
I mean, outside of the point where outside of the game where they had given up like 70 points, that stinker, he's really had a solid season last year.
Yeah, but that wasn't really them. It was the fact that number one, you have a quarterback who's just Russell Wilson just isn't the same, bro. And it doesn't help when you have Sean like the fact that you would mix Russell Wilson with a Sean Payton is a disaster. It's
Oh my
a disaster.
God. What if Brian DeBall picks him up?
Who cares? The guy's washed. What's he going to do? Russell Wilson is not the same Russell Wilson. I'm not scared of him.
I kind of am.
But why? Why?
We've never beaten Russell Wilson in his career.
That's true. But here's the thing. We never beaten the Seahawks either. So again, Russell Wilson ain't the same Russell Wilson from when we played. When we played Russell Wilson, he was younger. Russell Wilson was also more elusive. Russell Wilson is not the Russell Wilson that we all know. Russell Wilson is getting up in age. If you notice, Russell Wilson used to be a hell of a scrambler. He can't do it anymore.
Nah, I think Sierra's done something to him.
Now, hiding. This was supposed to be a kiddie-friendly channel, and now you made it personal. You know.
From the guy who's ever calling everybody bitch ass. I don't want to hear that. He's obviously pussy whipped.
Yeah, I mean, but at the end of the day, Russell Wilson is old. You know, I don't think Sean Payton. Listen, I think Sean Payton's most over. Listen, bro, Sean Payton is a guy that I don't know why you would trade for him. Like it says, you trade all that capital, and now it's like, dude, you're in a position where if you don't win a Super Bowl, you got to look at that GM. You got to fire him because you traded for Russell Wilson. And not only you traded for Russell Wilson, look what you gave up.
Seattle won that trade by a landslide.
Absolutely, they did. Known Fame, you gave up. Think about the tight end position, how important that is. The Broncos can't replace that, right? You know, you're losing guys in trades, and you're not even winning them. You got an aging quarterback who Seattle knew about, right? There was rumors that Pete Carroll wasn't getting anything out of him, and before he left, he wanted to trade him because he wanted to set the team up for the future. They're in a good position. They just need a quarterback, a young quarterback in the draft.
And that was going to be my next point too. You don't set up for the future with an aging quarterback who's in his 30s.
No, No, you only do that if you're in a position like Tampa Bay. When they got Tom Brady, Tampa Bay got Tom Brady. They were in a perfect situation. They had the coach ready. They had the players ready. The defense was already set. They just needed the quarterback to take them, right? Because Jameis Winston was trash, and he still was trash, by the way. I mean, the dude's a bum. Okay,
And he's cocky for no reason.
I mean that's why he struggled in college football and why players didn't like him. He was always cocky that way. And it's great to be cocky when you win. When you're a fucking trash bum, shut up. Okay? I'm tired of these football players being cocky when you're fucking bums.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, you know? So at the end of the day, Tom Brady was a perfect situation for Tampa Bay. You don't get an aging quarterback unless you have every position. That's why when people tell me, let's go trade for Deshaun Watson, let's trade Jalen Hurts, it's stupid.
Look at how
we're
Deshaun
in-
Watson is doing in Cleveland. It took Joe Flacco to take them to the playoffs, not Deshaun Watson.
And speaking of your Ohio State quarterback, look at CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Look who beat the Browns in the playoffs. Finally, a good Buckeyes quarterback in the NFL.
And what did you say about CJ Stroud, Hardy? You said that he has poise like who?
What'd you say?
What did you say about Stroud when he was coming to drive? When you watched him in Ohio State, what did he have that Jalen Hurts has?
Poise,
He's a winner.
legs.
Yep, winner. He's a winner.
Yep.
He
doesn't like to
all about
lose.
winning, and he would do anything to put his team on his back. Right.
Yeah.
That is what Jalen Hurts, and I feel like it's a copycat league. They saw what the Eagles did with Jalen Hurts, and they like the type of quarterback. So every time they have a chance to drive a guy like that, when they're interviewing, that's why the combine is so important, right? You see quarterbacks. Everybody's getting listen. All these quarterbacks are great and fine, but the best ones are the ones that had the mindset.
Oh snap!
Sure.
You know what? When is the combine this year?
It's April, March, April.
I think it's in March.
Yeah,
Let me
March,
see.
yeah. No. It's April. It's April.
It might be this month. Hold on. NFL
Is it before?
Combine.
I think it's before free agency, isn't it?
It's way before the draft. I can tell you that.
Yeah, it's definitely. Is it before free agency though?
I believe so. Let me make sure I'm correct.
That bitch needs to shut his mouth, man. I don't know what the fuck he talking.
Oh, the combine is this month. It starts this month, anyways. It's gonna be on the leap year, February 29th through March 3rd.
I mean, dude, it's always the month, bro. But at the end of the day, man, bro, I'm getting really sick of Debo, man. I hope this bitch actually fucking lose. Fucking him.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day,
Throws
man,
up on the field. I hope he throws up on the field worse than McNabb did.
dude, do you want to say we're not a rival? Like, I don't give a shit at this point, bro. Like, dude, I'm so fucking fed up with the fact that we didn't even see them in the playoffs, man. Because I feel like they're a different team. Like in the regular season, the 49ers are so good, but in the 40, they got so lucky with the Lions, bro. I'm telling you, bro. If they just took the points instead of going for it, like Dan Campbell, the guy that you want in Philadelphia, you want him. The guy couldn't even eat a limb without fucking puking on the floor. I mean, come on, bro. Like, dude. I mean,
I swear to God, it shouldn't have led to that. The fucking Packers should have taken care of business too.
yeah, well, I mean, that goes back to like the 49ers. One thing about them is if you let them hang around, they'll beat you. But if you put them away and you step on their neck, and that's what I think the Chiefs are going to do. I think they're going to look at that and they're going to say, we need to continue to score points. You got to run that scoreboard. If you got to score 60 on them, you do it. You do it.
I don't think this Super Bowl is going to be close. I think this is going to be one of the worst Super Bowls we've ever seen.
Oh, I think it's going to be. I think the Chiefs are going to own them. I do. And that's why I didn't want the Chiefs or the 40 because like bro, like I already know the outcome, right? Because Kyle Shanahan is not his daddy. You know what I'm saying? He might have the same last name as him, but his daddy wins championships. He don't. He don't. Okay. It's going to be a close game at first. 49ers are going to look like they're energized. But again, Patrick Mahomes is going to do what Patrick Mahomes does. The bitch doesn't die. The bitch won't be slayed. And they're going to allow him to come back and win. And you can see Taylor Swift in the stands.
Fuck.
Oh, and now that the guy that supposedly raped the woman in the how the hell is Jackson Mahomes out of charges, by the way?
He got out on bail.
How?
Money.
Man, that privileged ass fucking TikTok ass bitch.
It's a DWI charge, so he won't be. He might be out, but he won't be able to drive for a while.
He didn't do a DWI. He freaking assaulted a woman at a restaurant. Actually decided to put his tongue in her mouth.
Wait a minute.
Permission.
I thought you were talking about not Jackson Mahomes, but the father.
His father, the scumbag, the one who said he's smoking Eagles, pack him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, he's a loser too.
yeah, he's the one who got the DWI.
I'm talking about Jackson Mahomes. How's he?
Yeah. He's the one
jail.
who he gave a woman a wet willy and then smacked the bitch too. Man, fuck
that
you,
dude
coward.
needs to be slapped. That dude needs to be punched. Somebody needs to go up to him and just sock him, knock him. Like I want to see one day Patrick Mahomes is going to just hit him, just slam him on the ground. I know he's fed up with his brother.
It's so necessary and justified for him to do that.
Yeah, you got to think Patrick Mahomes is fed up with his brother, man. How can you live with a guy like that, bro? A spoiled son of brat.
He just doesn't know how to control himself.
He's an entitled prick.
He's a little child that you can't allow to take him everywhere.
Man, dude,
Can't go to the store with him. Nothing.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I don't know who I want to lose so bad because I don't want to see Andy Reid win another Super Bowl. I'm already getting sick of that. Well, we should have brought Andy Reid. No, the fuck, we should not bring Andy Reid back. Stop that. Okay, I see people like Bros. Shout out to my guy Bros, Sports Talk Bros. But no, Andy Reid is a choke artist. Okay, even if he stayed in Philadelphia, he would have never won a shit in Philadelphia. He had to go to Kansas City, and now that you gotta say Andy Reid had an offense prepared already when he walked in the door. He didn't have to do shit, really. He had Alex Smith. He had Jeremy Maclin. He had Tyreek Hill. He didn't have to do shit.
Yeah.
And they drafted one of the best quarterbacks in the draft. Just get the fuck out of here with bringing Andy Reid. Fuck Andy Reid. Fuck that.
Now, I do understand the Eagles fans who say we shouldn't have gotten rid of Doug Peterson.
I don't understand them. He's a fucking fat ass loser.
I don't understand the ones that want to keep Andy Reid. We just knew it was his time. We needed to cut ties. Bro, it is what it is.
That bitch, man. Fuck Andy Reid. I'll say it again. Fuck Andy Reid. Fuck that fat loser, fat bitch. That man cost me my whole life, my childhood. Growing up as an Eagle fan, have to hear the windless jokes because you didn't want to run the ball. Fuck him. Fuck him. I'm not rooting for Andy Reid. I'm not rooting for nobody.
I hate Andy Reid for somebody to lose. I'm rooting for San Fran to lose. I'm not rooting for Kansas City's happiness. I'm really not.
I honestly don't blame the Eagle fans that don't want to root for the 49ers if they hate Andy Reid that much because I hate that bitch, man. I hate him in commercials. I hate that fucking greasy ass fucking cheeseburger fat Tub of the Hut bitch. I mean, I hate him. I can't stand them. I hate these Andy Reid dick riders. I hate them slurping everything about them. They fucking they're nasty. They're nasty, nasty people, man.
They're two-teamers, really, if you look at it.
Huh?
But at the end of the day, though, there's no winning here because A, our team is out, and two, this is like two of the teams that we hate the most. Man. Outside of the Cowboys in our division, this is the worst Super Bowl we could have asked for.
But I'm tired of these dick riding Andy Reid fans, man. Fuck him. And fuck you too.
He's not with the Eagles no more. Why root for him?
Like, bro, like I watched it as a kid watching that Super Bowl fucking hurt me, man. And then 2008 fucking hurt me. That bitch is a loser. Fuck him. I don't give a shit if he's winning this coach in the NFL. He's a loser in my opinion. When you don't have it, when you're too hard-headed to run the ball because you want to throw the ball, man, get the fuck out of Philadelphia and come back, bro. I don't respect that dude. I don't like that dude. I think that he's a fat ass piece of shit. And I would never respect the guy who couldn't win shit in Philadelphia, especially when you had every offense in the power. You didn't want a number one receiver until you're forced to get one. Then you want to sit there and say, we don't need one. Fuck you. Fuck you and McNabb. How about that one? And that's another loser, man.
Go.
And that's another loser. You didn't do shit for me. Why the fuck am I appreciating you? Why? Because you went to divisional games, MC Championship games. So what? What you do with it? Fuck that choke artist fat bitch. Fuck him. Fuck him. I don't care what fans say. Yeah, it was time for Andy Reid to go. It should have been time for him to go since after the Super Bowl loss. I would have fired him after 04. He needed to go. He can stay gone. We don't need him back. We need to hire a coach who knows how to call plays. We don't need to hire Andy Reid back. Fuck that bitch. Let him stay in Kansas City. Let him retire. Let everybody hype him up, jerk him off, whatever they want to do. Some of these
virtual head, whatever you got to do.
The same ones want to sit there and say Tom Brady, the greatest quarterback, and you're an Eagle fan saying that? Man, some of y'all need to look at yourself, bro. Not to cut you off, Heidi. I just saw a poll today from WIP again. The fucking Andy Reid dick riders. We should bring Andy Reid. Fuck him.
Exactly.
And fuck you too, who don't like it. I'm tired of this Andy Reid hype, bro. The man is a loser in Philadelphia. I don't know why people like him so much. What did he do? He made our life miserable, gave us hope, and then killed us with a kill shot every single time. That man gave us hope, and then bam, bam, bam,
cock tease.
Bam. Fuck out of here. Doug Peterson, real coach, won us a Super Bowl. Give him more appreciation like you do to Andy fat ass Reid, who didn't win shit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to cut you off, Hayden.
No. It was a perfect statement for all those stupid Andy Reid fans. You might as well, be a Kansas City fan while you're at it. Don't even come back to our side.
Like, bro, I'm done with these Andy Reid dick riders, bro. Let the man fucking go, bro. Like, bro, stop holding on his cock, bro. Like, seriously, man. Like, some of y'all just fucking make me sick, dude. The dick rider Brady fans who Eagle fans. Man, you an Eagle fan, you like Tom Brady cheated on us in 04, bro. And you sit there and talk about Tom Brady, the great man, fuck you, bro. Fuck you and whatever you stand for. I don't give a shit if you like Andy Reid. I don't like him. I think he's a loser. I think he'll always go down, in my opinion, as a loser. That man had all day to win the Super Bowl and failed. You had 4 fucking attempts, motherfucker, and you didn't come with 1 championship. 5, excuse me. Now he's the biggest asshole because I didn't even know it was 5. Because remember, I wasn't alive before 04. I was born in 2000, so I didn't see the rest. But I watched. Obviously, you watched the games again. But
yeah,
still,
you saw the 08 one though.
And bro, get your goofy, gay, retard ass. I'm sorry, excuse me. Retard ass out of my fucking chat. Man, get your nasty ass out of here, bro. You fucking
that
troll.
Is disgusting. Ugh.
You gay ass fucking troll. Get your bitch ass out of here. You thought you were coming on there. Thought that. And I headshot you too. Back to the timeout chair. You bitch.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, man, I mean, dude, like at the end of the day, man, do you think Nick Sonic can win this locker room again? I don't know why we brought him back, bro. Like what do you think this coach staff? When you look at the coach staff, do you feel good or are you like, I gotta see?
Wait, what were you asking? Sorry.
I was asking, do you feel like the coach staff that we hired, right? We've been
not the best choice, but obviously it's an improvement. I can't be mad at it, really.
Okay.
I know you were, when it initially came out that we were hiring these coordinators,
Yeah, one of my
but
guys.
I'm kind of like, I'm okay with it. It's an improvement.
I wanted my guy Wink Martindale, man. He was so there. I thought we were going to hire him.
Yeah, man, that would have been perfect. Man, I don't know, man. There were some issues with him in the beginning of the season, though.
But dude, there were some issues with him because the Giants are a trash organization, bro. Like, what organization would go up to you and ask you to fire your assistant?
And plus, would you really want another, Giants product? Let's say, for example, like Bradbury. He works out initially and then, shits the bed the very next season. Do you really want to go through that again with Wink Martindale?
Wink Martindale is one of the best defense coordinators in the NFL. Did you see what he did with the Ravens?
Yeah.
Did you even look at the Giants' talent, bro? You can't tell me they're more talented than you. I'm sorry, bro. That man had nobody in New York, bro. Who does he have? Okay, you got what's his name? The guy you drafted, Clavis, or whatever, the guy from Oregon who you drafted. But
he had Thibodeau.
Yeah, Thibodeau, whatever his name is. Yeah, I'm sorry, I keep on mixing up his name with something else. But yeah, you have him. I mean, but it's like, who did the Giants really have, bro? Like they had a bunch of young guys, man. They were the reason why they even had a chance. He was the reason. Because their offense was falling apart. Their defense was getting turnovers.
They were more turnovers than us, to be exact.
Yeah, I mean, the Giants' defense was putting teams on the – listen, I like Wink Martindale's scheme. They said, well, he blitzed one. Who gives a shit, bro? See, that's why I don't understand when some people say –
Are you kidding?
No.
Nah, man.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking
No. Here's what I was about to say, though. He literally sacked Sam Howell 6 times. In that one game.
How many times did we get to him?
Combined, it wasn't even that much.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, look, Vic Fangio's scheme, I'm not a fan of it, right? At the end of the day, because I'm tired of his bend break defense. What's up, bend break? It is bend break. I hate when people, that's another thing I hate people say, well, do you watch the game? Do you study? I watch Vic Fangio's defense. It's bend and break defense. Stop trying to fucking overhype things and try to, it's technically not, man, stop it, bro. Like, I hate when motherfuckers say, well, you don't know what you're talking about. I do. It's a bend and break defense. He's the father of it. Well, he schemes up. He's a bend and break defense type of defense coordinator. He's going to scheme up things to confuse the quarterback, but they're not going to blitz heavy, and they're going to blitz sometimes. Did I get it right, or am I off base?
Well, I'll explain it a little bit. I'll explain it a little bit better. He'll give up the yards, but he won't give up the touchdowns.
Yeah, same shit we had.
Yeah. And there's going to be times where we do give up touchdowns. We do give up the easy yards. And then you're going to be like, then what? You're going to make EC1 look like a genius again.
Yeah. Like Sean Asai. Well, Sean Asai is a great defense coordinator. No, he fucking sucks. Like I'm tired of these fans thinking, because they watch film. I don't give a shit you watch film. Okay? I don't give a shit. I watch TV. I watch football on TV. I don't need all 22 to tell you who Vic Fangio is. Okay? I don't need to. All I got to do is watch Sunday afternoon football on Fox. I don't need the all 22. That's for the nerds to do. That's for the experts on NFL Network to do. If you want the all 22, you sign up for NFL Network and you can get the all 22. I don't give a shit about that. I don't need the all 22. I don't need to read. Like they keep saying, well, you got to read this article to tell. I don't need to know who Vic Fangio is. He's not a new guy. I know a lot about him. He was a Broncos defense coordinator. He's a good defense coordinator. I'm not saying he isn't. I don't like his scheme. I will never respect the scheme. I don't think it works, and I'm hoping I'm wrong. I'm hoping I'm wrong.
Or I'm hoping that he changes his scheme.
Well, he's not going to. And that's the thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that he doesn't overthink things where he thinks that we should trade Sweat or Riddick, because he does have power. Because at that point, you just fire his ass now and go get Win. Because if you trade your best player and Howie allows that, nah, man. Vic, we thank you very much, but get your ass out of here. Get your old 69-year-old smelling salt ass out of here.
That's how old he is?
Yeah. Yeah, well, how old do you think he is?
Like somewhere in his late 50s?
No. Vic Fangio has been there since the early 80s, I believe, coaching.
Ah,
He's in his 60s.
I tried to look for Vic Fangio and it pulled up Victoria's Secret.
Well, I mean, shit. That's
Oh yeah. He's slightly older than my dad.
yeah.
He's 66 years old. Well, 65 rather.
But you ever listen to A2D Rare Shot to them? But this one guy fucking annoys me. What's that Chinese dude? Not to disrespect him, but he fucking annoys me. Oh, the Vic Fangio coverage. Man, shut your fucking ass up, bro. I'm sick of you all. Talk about though. Did you read? I don't need to read nothing.
What
I
kind of
don't
age
need
are you
to read
talking
nothing.
about? Who are you talking about?
The guy on ATD Radio that was telling everybody they're wrong because Vic Fangio, people say he plays a soft defense. He does.
Hmm.
He talk about, whoa, he doesn't play a soft. He plays a soft defense, bro. Shut the fuck up, man. I'm sick of you fucking try to be experts and you really sound stupid as fuck. Well, he covered schemes. Man, shut up. It's the same fucking philosophy. Shut the fuck up, man. Stop trying to overthink things. It's the same fucking scheme. It's just a little bit more experience. That's it. I don't need to read a whole paragraph about Vic Fangio's type defense. I seen it. Duh. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. This year I'm going off on anybody. You piss me off, I'm taking you out real quick on the stream out. You know what I'm saying? But I'm fucking done being nice to fucking dumb people. I really am. I'm done with it, bro. I'm sorry that you wanna rub some fucking like I hate cockiness, bro. I hate when motherfuckers think they're smarter than what they are, bro. No, shut up.
I see it every day.
Like fucking, you got this one YouTuber. Fuck it. This dude from fucking what's his name? They always tweet about what's his name? What's that one guy's name? Everybody loves him to death. This guy who breaks down the cap numbers and man, that dude's a fucking bitch made dude. I don't respect guys like that. Yeah, Vic Fangio. Yeah, no, man, shut up. I'm sick of you fucking. You clickbait on other people. You know you can't make no. There's these content creators always copy off each other. And the funny thing, Mitch tells me I copy people off. Well, but it's no, I don't. My whole is me. I don't change for no one. Y'all do it. You dick ride on other people's
Content.
Yeah, you got two of them. The first one, the ones that are popular, over there making exact same videos. Thomas Mont and the other clown over there, man. And no, I don't. Give a shit.
Thank God you did not say Tom Arnold.
No, Tom Arnold knows football, bro. We never disrespect him. That guy knows football. That guy's the reason why ATD Radio is even existed. Him and those with his crew, I watch. I don't watch the other crew. I think they're a bunch of bozos. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Tom Arnold is my guy. I rock with him. Right. He knows football. Okay. The other crew, I don't give a shit about, man. The ones who think they're smarter than what they are, man. I don't even watch them. I tune them in, listen to them, but I take a nap. I'm like, oh, what did he say something important? Like I don't like when I watch Tom, I'm watching him. I'm staying up because he's entertaining. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, he is, man.
These other bows ain't entertaining. They put you to sleep. Okay. These, dude, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm really.
And Tom Arnold is extremely animated when he talks too, man.
Yeah,
he got the smoker voice too. Dude's cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, he knows football. There's some things I disagree with him, like, but at the end of the day, he knows what he's talking about, right? Now. And he's entertaining. But these other guys, the other, the other one I'm talking about, the one with the glasses, come on, you already know. If you watch ATV Radio other than Tom Arnold, the other crew, I don't respect them. right? This guy
one of them you might be talking about Jakeem Sports.
What I don't know who the other crew is with the A2D radio, but fuck all of them. I don't respect them. One of them was sitting there saying that we should Jennings is a running back.
I'll say this though: half of Bullies on Broad Street or whatever, Broad Street, whatever that shit is.
I'm talking about A2D radio.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are you talking about? Birds of Broad Street. Listen, man. The only guy.
I'm just naming names, just putting names out there. I'm just saying half their crew is just like, okay, whatever. You know, they're in La La Land.
Listen, I respect some of them on Birds on Broad Street, like King DV, Smithy, Cool Cat Connor. What's the other guy's name?
I changed my mind. It's not even half of them. It's just her. The one that's happy, go, oh my God, well, the Eagles are doing so great.
No,
let's ignore all our problems.
No, she fucking annoying, bro. And I'm really getting sick of her too. Because she over there acting like listen, bro, I'm sick of her, man. I don't even subscribe to the channel, but I somehow fucking try to mute her and I find a way to find her videos for it. I can be on Instagram and I still find her. I'm tired of her, bro. I really am.
I unfollowed her and she's still on my timeline sometimes. Fuck
man,
me.
she get on her pitch voice, man, irritates the fuck out of me, man. I don't give a shit who listening. I don't care.
We made the playoffs, child.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking beat.
I know we lost, but things can only get better from here, AC1.
Yeah, and that's why you sit there and you pout because you look stupid as fuck for saying that, right? Sorry. That's what happens when you know football and you understand that I'm not the fucking type guy that's going to kiss someone's ass. You want to kiss and you want to cheerlead the team. That's why Mayor had issue. And by the way, I'm going to call him out too. You know what I'm saying? Because now you want to push it too, bro. Listen, man. You can kiss my ass too. If you don't respect me, that's fine. Your channel ain't going nowhere anyway without me, bro. That's why you can't make any videos, bro. Go back to the Twitter space where you belong, bro. Because like I try to do something nice. See, I try to go out my way to put people on notice, try to get them out. And this is what they do to me. You know what I'm saying? They backstab me and shit like that. This guy I brought in, showed him the ropes. And you want to sit there and call me a fake fan? Man, you can kiss my ass too, bro. I'm done being nice to people, bro. Yeah, you got that old EC1 back. The one you didn't want to see. The one that you want to see that's all sweet. That ain't me anymore, bro. I'm tired of being nice to people, bro. It's 2024. The day I don't give a fuck.
Niggas' heads off.
Yeah. I'm done with it, bro. I'm watching people fucking disrespect me. I'm tired of that shit, man. Fuck all y'all, man. And whoever don't like it, can kiss my ass and get the fuck off my channel. Unsubscribe from me, bitch.
What's
fuck
good,
y'all.
Bobby Murphy? That's a fake Bobby Murphy. Wait a minute. Before you delete that comment.
It's not. That's his profile.
Okay. I was gonna check.
You know it's Bobby Murphy. Come on. Eagles suck, really? Oh wait, hold on. Fuck.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to check him out.
Is it the real Bobby Murphy?
I want to see if that's the real him.
Bobby Murphy, what you on, bro? Maybe he hates the Vic Fangio.
Go to channel. Okay, he has 8 subscribers, no videos.
Yeah, it's Bobby Murphy. Well, I mean, he probably said Eagles suck because they hired the wrong fucking coaches.
It says Bobby Murphy 3434.
Yeah, it's Bobby Murphy, bro. He's trolling Cowboy fans, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he's doing the trolling. And honestly, I think he don't like the coaches, bro. I don't think he likes Vic Fangio. I don't know. He wasn't a fan of it.
I think that might be the case.
Yeah, I mean, bro, at this point, man, I hope Vic Fangio works, but I don't think they're going to draft a linebacker. I'm already trying to stop myself from getting hyped, man. Oh, look, they met with Edgerrin Cooper. They're not going to do nothing. I'm already seeing the videos about Jeremiah Char Jr., Edgerrin Cooper. They're not going to do it, though.
I'm going into this season, kind of, seeing what happens, enjoying the ride, see where we go from there.
I think they're not really going to be.
I'm not really going to be as hyped as I was going into this season.
Well, I mean, people expect a linebacker. I'm going to tell you right now, you're not getting that in this draft. You're going to get one. It's not going to be in second or third. I think they go in. I've said it all along. In this draft, regardless what they do in free agency, will either be defensive end, cornerback, I don't think they're going to draft cornerback. That's just
I was going to say maybe they go the free agency route like they always do, and get their linebacker there. I'm like, nah, man.
They're not doing that. They're not. They're going to pick up someone. This is what they're going to do, man. And you got to understand. The Eagles don't draft linebackers, man. They don't. They're not going to. Okay.
And
if they draft a linebacker, I'll be shocked.
And even if they don't draft a linebacker from the draft, they'll go out in free agency like an undrafted linebacker or some no-name, a little, a diamond in a rough that we've never even heard of. And that really annoys me because I don't want to have to do my research on a player. I want to know that he's a certified all-star from college or free agency. They never please me as far as that.
What, the linebacker situation?
Yeah.
What did my guy Bobby Murphy shot to him say? We get guys from the trash compactor? Yeah. The garbage disposal.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Think about it. We got Nicholas Moles from where? Who wanted him? Who wanted him other than the Bears? Come on, man. Like what are we doing? At the end of the day, the Eagles, they're going to do what the Eagles do. And this is why I don't like the Vic Fangio hire, man. It's not the fact that I don't think he can be successful. I think he can be successful, but not on this team. And I don't see how Vic Fangio – listen, Vic Fangio even says anything to Howie, they're going to fire him. You think Howie Roseman going to sit there and let Vic Fangio tell him what to do? If he didn't allow Doug Pearson to do that, what makes you think Vic Fangio is going to have to say?
Man.
They say, well, he has control. I don't think he I think he has some control, but I don't think he gets to choose what he drafts.
Who was the last person who had control? Exactly.
Who? I mean, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but
it's the front
do I think
office.
we should draft? Listen, I don't understand. If you go into the season, right, and you look at this season, you say this, we should not draft a linebacker. Number one, I think Howie Roseman needs to be evaluated. Because if you look at this season, you should know we need a linebacker. But I truly believe in my heart, they think Nakobe Dean is something special that we don't see. Now, I see a guy that's hurt, who's small, who can't really become – I don't think he's going to live up to that hype. He can prove me wrong. But right now, I consider him as a bust right now because he can't stay healthy and he hasn't done nothing.
Yeah.
He hasn't showed up to be what everybody hyped him to be. And that's the truth. And it's sad because I like his character. I like the play. He has that dog. He has that guy that you want to like, as a great person. But as a football player, you can't go into the season with Nakobe Dean. I'm sorry. You can't. That dude does not deserve a roster spot because he's there. And the Eagles, I truly believe, are going to look at that and say, Eastman, we don't care what you think. We're going to make Nakobe Dean have as much value as possible on his team as it can be. Like I don't think they're going to draft a linebacker, and I don't think they're going to sign a linebacker that's going to make impact. I think they'll sign a linebacker in free agency like a Nicholas Morals, someone like that, a small one-year deal that's a cheap deal that's not going to overtake. They're not going to go out their way to get a Patrick Queen. They're not going to do that, right?
No.
They're not going to go out their way to draft a linebacker. They're
going to go try to get somebody on a cheap deal. Hopefully he's a diamond in the rough, and he's great on his team.
Yeah, well, like T.J. Edwards, right? Like, come on, man, like that. Van Summerlin, that's and unfortunately, that's why I don't like this hire of Vic Fangio. That's why I'd rather have a Wink. Because even as bad as his linebackers were, he was blitzing a lot more, and he was helping that defense. Vic Fangio, if you don't have that right pieces in his scheme, you're done. It's over. You're cooked. You're going to get exposed. Okay? And I'm hoping that I'm wrong. I would love to draft a linebacker. Listen, if we draft a linebacker, I would actually be shocked. You might say, oh, you know what I'm saying? I would be shocked. I'd be happy as hell because then my organization actually gives a damn. actually gives a damn about winning.
Yes.
That shows me you're committed. That shows me that you want to change things that you know you're not really comfortable doing, but you know you need to.
Mhm.
But they're too stubborn. And Jeffrey Lurie and Howard Roseman, let's be real, they've been. Listen, Howard Roseman needs some blame. Howard Roseman deserves a lot of blame. When you are lazy and you're not really aggressive, this is what happens.
Mhm.
You didn't want to draft a linebacker. Fine, cool. This is the consequences. Right here. Because every playoff game that I've seen so far this year, what did they have in common? Good coaching, good linebackers. Baltimore Ravens, great linebackers. Right? 49ers, great linebackers.
Yes.
Chiefs, great linebackers. One of them is about to be a free agent. You would think a Willie Gay Jr. or a Patrick Queen would be the choice that you would go after, right? Someone at least, right?
The last 8 teams remaining all had great linebackers.
Yeah. And yet, who did we have? Nicholas Moles and fucking Zach Cunningham. Now, Zach Cunningham was okay, but you're telling me TJ Edwards would have been better?
That was the best linebacker that we had all year.
You're telling me you wouldn't sign Kazir White over those two?
Crazy.
Hell, I don't think Shaq Leonard even did anything. What was he even playing in the playoffs?
Nope.
Where was he? What was the point of signing him? Right? And that's the thing, man, because it fucking frustrates me because this organization is ruining every opportunity, in my opinion. You have 4 chances. You missed on 2. You got 4 more chances. Down the road, you're going to have a lot more opportunities to get to a Super Bowl, but you're running out of time. You're running out of time.
Yes, you are.
And I'm hoping this year they see the flaws and they fix it. But I don't think they're going to draft linebacker. I think they're going to do what they always do. They're going to prioritize on 2 things: offensive line and defense. I think if they don't get one in free agency, they're going to draft one in the draft. I think that you need to scout guys like, and I think the Eagles need to start making videos instead of linebackers, make videos about defensive end because that's the only thing we go after. When's the last time we drafted a linebacker? When's the last time we drafted a number 1 run linebacker in the draft that was successful?
Back when fucking AC/DC was still making hits.
Yeah, Mike Mumula, he sucked. But still, I mean, at the end of the day, like, come on. I mean, the last time we drafted a cornerback, Lito Shepard and Shannon Brown were those corners. 2002. The last corner we even taken in early second was Sidney Jones, but was he good? No. Okay.
No.
So it's like the organization. I hope I'm wrong, but I already know they're not going to draft a corner. They're going to keep Slay and listen. I want Slay gone, but they're not going to do it. You know, and they're going to keep Bradbury for another. I would not be shocked that he extend Bradbury.
You forgot that we drafted a corner in the 4th round that year too.
Oh, really?
Fucking
My fault. I'm sorry.
Rasul Douglas.
Yeah. Fucking we cut him. Fucking released him.
He's doing all right without us, to be honest.
Yeah, but dude, what has he done since he left us? Really, what has he done? He got traded to the Bills and did what?
He made some deep playoff runs with the Bills and the Packers.
But dude, he's not really listen, man. I was mad when we cut him because I think he would have been a great safety.
The very first year, he left us when he was a Packer, he led his team in interceptions.
Bobby, I wish it could be a fucking tie. Really, I want to see a Super Bowl tie.
Yeah,
That's
too
why
bad there's none. Why? So both teams can share the trophy?
Dude, I fucking after Patrick Mahomes' dad fucking did that shit last year. First of all, I hope that fucking bitch stays in jail for the whole Super Bowl and can't brag. But it's like
Yes.
I don't respect pricks, and his father's a prick, his brother's a prick, his wife is a prick. Kelsey's girlfriend's a fucking biggest prima donna piece of fucking shit. Like I can't stand Taylor Swift. Her personality, the way she acts, her music is god awful, man. Fucking horrible. One of
Yes.
the worst singers I've ever seen, worse than Katy Perry. Okay, I can't stand her.
Oh no! Don't you get on my girl Katy Perry?
Fuck her.
Mm-mm-mm.
Okay?
She ain't
Okay.
even that close.
I can't stand her. I think Taylor Swift's one of the worst fucking singers ever been even had a chance to even open her mouth on a microphone. She's awful in my opinion. Some people
Oof.
like her.
Can't stand Taylor Swift. Ooh,
Her voice is annoying, bro. I hate her voice, bro. It's
fucking
cringy.
teenage
Trash.
breakup songs, man. I'm too old for that shit.
Man, if I want to listen to breakup songs, I listen to Justin Bieber. Okay,
At least he's better than her.
not really, not really.
Not by much, but still.
Like, what happened to that sweet little boy? Oh, look, he's now a gangster. Wow.
Yeah, now he's saying the N-word, and Will Smith has to correct him on that.
Yeah, he's in the hood pumping gas and taking pictures. Like, come on, man. Like, why does everything have to be about Taylor Swift? Because everything is about Taylor Swift with the Chiefs, man. That man, the day Kelsey breaks up with that bitch, well, she's gonna break up with him. Watch him lose the Super Bowl, and then she'll break up with him.
She gonna get proposed to at the end of that Super Bowl, and she's gonna say no. I just want to be friends, and that's why we all hate Taylor Swift.
Man, she's gonna be like Family Guy where Chris makes a diss song on Travis Kelce.
Mm. She's basically like a white Nia Long. She don't like to get married.
Dude, I don't want to see any team win. Can we get a draw? Can we get a tie?
So nobody wins. That would be
Man,
great.
shit, it's better than anybody winning. I don't want to see Andy Reid, that fat bitch, win another Super Bowl. I don't want to see a Purdy with a Super Bowl.
Like I said earlier, man, there's no winning in this. Somebody's got to fucking win, and I hate it.
Fuck it. And I'll see another Andy Reid Super Bowl. Fuck it. And all these dick riding Eagle fans. Oh, we should have kept him, man. Fuck y'all. Kiss my ass and fuck Andy Reid.
But anyways, man, I gotta head out, man.
Yeah,
I gotta
man.
get some rest for
It's
tomorrow
been a
morning
while,
shift.
bro. Listen, man, it was great talking to you. We're gonna continue. I'm gonna find the intro that I had, but it's like, bro, like at the end of the day, man, I'm hoping this team's successful, and I
Me
really,
too.
really hope that these coaches.
So we don't have to end up with Super Bowls like this where we're not in it, and there's two teams that we absolutely hate.
Man, this is the last time I feel this way. When was the last time I felt like this? Was it the Patriots versus the fucking Falcons?
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
Like this fucking sucks, bro. It got to be the Rams versus the Patriots, man, because those two teams should never made it, bro.
I would rather that happen. It would be an easy choice. I'd be like, okay, yeah, let's pick the Rams against the Chiefs.
This guy, you know, like you always said, NFL gods, why you gotta hurt us, man? Why you hate us so
The
much, bro?
fucking sports gods hate us.
Sports
like a
gods, man. We gotta watch Eagles next year in Brazil week 1, and then we gotta see this shit.
Tragic.
I hope that fucking field. Oh, by the way, they're complaining about, you know, the same 49er fans and players are complaining about us, talk about the field. Here they are complaining about the field again. What a coincidence. Hey, y'all have a great day. Flag was fly.